WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. This is Owen Dimple with your Sports Center update, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. ESPN Madison is your home for the best area baseball games this spring. Tune in on May 7th for the Cardinals Strikeout Cancer Game. Hear Jesse Nelson, the Dean, Dennis Sumrow, and a special appearance from Mark Tauscher on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. The Milwaukee Brewers dominated the Arizona Diamondbacks last night in the first set of a 3-game series. The Brewers used an 8 spot in the 6th inning to separate themselves from the Snakes, and Murph Ball was on full display with 5 simple singles that brought in runs. Chad Patrick went 5 strong innings once again and earned the win. The Brewers are back at it again tonight in Milwaukee with the Diamondbacks, and it'll be Brandon Sproat back on the bump for the Crew. One quick injury note is reliever Angel Zerpa has been placed on the 15-day IL with left forearm tightness. First pitch is scheduled for 6:40, and you can tune in to the network pregame show right here on 100.5 ESPN. Madison's home of the Brewers starting at 6:05, immediately following Jim, Matt, and Molly, which starts now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other. Our baby shower is this weekend, mostly family. Becca's like, can I invite some friends? It's like, it's our baby shower. Can't you make it without them coming in? Her pitch was, more presents for you. Becca, do we need to ask our friends to bring you a present as well for the baby shower so you don't feel excluded? It's just one of those funny things. Oh, yeah, I'm going to invite so-and-so to your baby shower. So why don't you have your own baby?
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime or shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carbon's Talk text line. List is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Really helps the channel.
Matt, it looks like you worked up a little bit of a sweat before joining the show today.
Well, no, it was raining. It was raining outside. No sweat. No sweat. Why would I have worked up a sweat, Jim?
You tell me, Matt Hamilton.
Okay.
Ryan is so confused.
I'm leaving. I can't.
It was raining. That's why I'm wet. I was coming out of...
Same.
I was coming out of Chalmers Jewelers, and me and Garrett, who runs Chalmers Jewelers, broke up a fight. That was like at the stoop of the store.
What?
Yeah.
Go on. Like,
got some more
provide
details.
the details you can provide.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Molly,
Yeah, exactly. I was saving it. for the show.
We had 30 minutes of full-on show prep. We discussed all the things that we were going to talk about today, planned for the show, and then we're literally the intro to our show is literally starting, and Matt goes, "Oh, guys, I broke up a fight right before I got here."
With Garrett Chalmers from Chalmers Jewelers. Because that was business.
That just happens. That's like normal life stuff.
But who doesn't say it? Like, that would be the first thing that I would say. If I walked into her office, I would be like, guys, I totally just broke up a fight.
Well, okay.
Hold on, Matt.
Okay,
I want to add more to this. But when Matt got a bidet, I heard that he just was telling
Oh, my God, to everybody.
And it's not even here yet.
Have
He
you
just
used
ordered
bidet?
it.
Well,
Have
no,
you
it
used it?
is now, but that's a whole other can of worms.
trying to tell
other
a story
can of
that we
worms.
keep on spinning off of. But anyways, this is why he doesn't tell us because he's still worked up about that.
The bidet.
All right. Anyways.
The boudet.
But don't get me started.
So Matt walks into the Everlight Solar Studio. You're on the phone with Carbon trying to schedule when
My
you're
hydrofacial. Mm-hmm.
And so
Yep.
that's a story in and of itself too. Maybe we get into a little bit later.
What?
Birthday neighbors.
Yeah, that's a stone.
Yeah. We can talk about that too. We are just all over the place right now. Yes.
Bring it back. So
Yep.
Matt comes over, and I don't want to reveal too much, but he was telling me that like a very cool custom jewelry piece that he's working on with Garrett.
Yeah.
And like he's telling me the whole thing. Not once in that conversation. And it was very detailed, and it's an awesome idea, and I think it's great. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't say the biggest thing, which again is what, Matt Hamilton?
We broke up a fight, but it sounds like a lot
You
more glamorous
and Garrett
than it did.
Chalmers
Yeah.
from Chalmers Jewelers, outside of Chalmers Jewelers after you were hanging out there today.
Yeah.
Broke up a fight.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was very one-sided fight at the time. And honestly, we more
Yelling?
witnessed it,
Okay.
and then we said something, and then it stopped. So, like, we didn't, like, grab
How'd you say
anybody.
it? How'd you say it? What'd you say? Well, give us the radio version of it.
What the blank are you doing?
Did you say it like that?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And Garrett's like, I'll call the police right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And the guy was like, okay. And he like stopped, and they stood there for a little bit, and I was just like, seriously, like, what the hell are you doing? And he was just like, it's fine, and then he walked away.
Did they walk the same way? Did they walk apart?
They separated.
Okay. That's
Molly,
good.
can you reenact that then as Jennifer Coolidge?
What the hell are you doing?
Real bad.
This is real bad. This fight, you need to break it up. It's real bad.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
I'll call the cops.
Yeah, I wasn't getting involved with it. I was just
Yeah,
like,
would you have got, like, what would have, like, if they said, pound sand, ham man?
oh.
Damn, man.
You know, honestly,
Okay.
I
Is that
was
a fat
kind
joke?
of, I
I'm
was
just
half
kidding.
mentally preparing for it not to be going as smoothly.
Fisticuffs?
You think that, what would you do if they came after you?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like,
Oh, I'm standing my ground.
You're not running back inside, closing the door?
No,
lock yourself and then like the vault that's like
I will say
Chalmers.
I had this guy by 100 pounds.
But still, like, it's a... I get that, but, like...
He can be scrappy though.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
no,
can be like
totally.
Ryan. Like I don't know if you have 100 pounds on Ryan, but like Ryan could be scrappy. He's smaller than you. he could be scrappy.
I would bury Ryan.
Here's
Matt's
the
an
thing, like,
Olympic athlete. Come on, Molly.
But, like,
You're
he's
not
a
giving him
curler.
credit. Yeah, he's
Oh.
curling.
98% body.
He'll beat him with his gold medal.
But Matt, like there's like people can bite and scratch. Like I understand you are not afraid to fight, but also like the last thing I want to do is get in a fight with
I
someone
would
who's
want
willing
to, but I wasn't going to like back away after
No, you
saying
can't.
something.
No, you
if
can't.
you're going to try and like say something to stop an altercation, you've got to be ready for that anger and momentum
Yeah.
to be turned on you.
Yes.
Like I was prepared.
Yep.
I wasn't going to step to him or anything,
So,
but
but,
if
like,
they
in
came
your-
at me,
Was your heart like pounding?
no.
Oh, my adrenaline would have gone. Whoop.
in the timbre of your voice, did you try to say it in a way of like,
Oh, yeah, it was
Pressure,
deep.
like,
pressure.
but also like you don't want to mess with me?
Yeah.
because that's the key to avoiding a fight is like bringing the energy of like,
What the
I'm
heck are you doing?
I'm crazy. You don't want to fight me.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, but again, I just stood there and was like, I like stared him dead in the eye and I like shook my head, just like in disappointment.
No, I just kind of
Oh,
want to
you
know.
got the dad look down?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I am very disappointed in your actions right now.
I don't know you at all, but I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No matter what, you're better than this. Like, I don't know you at all, but you're better than
fighting
this.
at 3:00 on
Yeah.
a Wednesday. Yeah.
In broad daylight in front of a store. Like,
So, like, how far into this fight were they? Like, were
I
they?
had no idea. I just walked outside and then someone was pinned up against, like, there's a railing off, like, their stoop. And they were, like, pinned up against the stoop. And they were kind of, like, not thrilled with being pinned.
Oh, you don't say.
yeah.
Thrilled
So
to see
then I
him
was
pin.
like, what the hell are you doing?
2, 3.
So,
Ding, 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 ding.
Did you see any like fist flying? Did you
No,
s-
no, it was more. It was like a hug. It was essentially a
Oh,
hug. But
it was just
the-
a full
the
on
other-
like hockey, like mushing each other into the wall.
Yeah, well,
This wasn't like an intimate thing you broke up then, right? This was an actual fight?
yeah.
This
there-
wasn't like two people were like, we got to
one
make
head.
out. and
One
we're gonna
head
make
was
out.
down and like kind of like
Well,
half covering up. The other one was
Well, I mean,
around
that still doesn't.
their back. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It was the one person was clearly turned away,
Okay.
trying to avoid
Okay.
the hug.
Okay, okay. All right. Ryan, what would
It
you do
honestly
next?
kind of looked more like they were trying to take something from their bag.
Okay.
Prevented a
It's what
theft.
it looked like mostly to me, and that's probably the reason that it wasn't. I didn't see any fists flying.
And
or
then
anything
what
like
did?
that.
Okay, so after you say, "Hey, stop it! I'm disappointed in you."
Yeah.
Like, what happens? Do they just?
They kind of like
dissipate
the one
one
person like fell away from him and like kind of stumbled away, and like gross like snout rocketed on the floor. So they must have been crying or something. Like the ground. It was the sidewalk. And
Yeah,
the grass.
outside floor is ground. Yep.
Yeah,
it's more.
Snot rocket's gross no matter what.
Yeah,
No,
it's
without a doubt,
slightly-
without a doubt, without a doubt.
I saw somebody
It
do
is
it out of
way
their
more
car the other
acceptable
day.
to
They
do
literally
a
opened the
snot-
door and they went, "Hork." Well, it wasn't a
Snot
farmer's blow,
rocket.
but it was out of their mouth, and then you get to see the stickiness as their tire like drove over. I was like, "This is gross. I can't."
Now,
It was so
Ryan,
gross.
we can both agree that if it was outside, it'd be gross. But if I just stepped away from the mic and did it right
Yeah,
here,
that's worse. Don't get me wrong.
so like the
Don't get me wrong.
outside ground makes sense.
Yeah, it's an HR violation if you do that.
Either way, yeah, they like stumbled away from each other and like. I stood there for another minute in case like they went back at it. I like turned my back immediately. Like, well, that was like round one. Now we're in round
yeah.
two. Dad's gone.
Right? Yeah.
So-
you did a little bodyguard work
Yeah,
there,
we
too.
stood there for a minute. I was like, go away. Like both of you guys, go away. And it was
Good Samaritan Matt Hamilton.
Yeah.
So you got him to split up, but did you like figure out what the fight was about? Any
No,
other?
I didn't
What is
have
he
any
supposed to do?
questions
Ask
for any of
questions?
them.
I don't know.
I
Just
did
Why
not
did the
care that
fight
much. I just
start?
didn't want someone to get hurt.
He brought him inside
It's just
and put him
surreal.
on the council couch at
well, it's just
Chalmers.
surreal
and
to
they
me
had a
that he
conversation.
breaks it up and then he goes, "All right, go about the rest of my day." Walk away.
Well,
just
I guess I don't know
you know
what
what
else
I
I'm
think
supposed to
follow-ups?
do.
Be
No,
like, "Hey,
actually-
are you okay?" The
Yeah,
person
give me
who's
your
getting-
number. Text me in 48 hours and make
So-
sure everything's good.
I just want to know what was it about. Like
I
that,
have no
I would
idea.
be dying
I would have
to
handled
know.
it the same way as Matt. Like, I'm not having a if again you're fighting at 3:00 in broad daylight on a main street in Madison.
It was more of a scuffle.
Scuffle, but regardless, I don't really want to engage in
wasn't a
conversation
real
after that.
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
know,
scared they would come after me. Maybe that's just like being a woman,
That's
but like
that's
I
fair,
would.
yeah.
I don't even know if I would. I don't know what I would do. Like if you're a guy, I feel like it's just very easy to be like exactly what you just did. But like if it's me and I see that, what am I gonna do? Because what if the dude starts coming after
Right.
me?
Yeah.
Like that's where I would be
Yeah.
scared.
Totally. I mean, and here's the thing: like, it didn't even look like a fight initially. Like, I stepped out of the store and then took like a couple more steps.
Then
and,
you're like, what is going?
yeah, I was like, what the heck? I kind of thought at first it was just like a hug up against
Passionate
the
makeout sesh or what?
But then I
Before they went and got
realized
a ring, yeah.
these aren't happy noises being made. These are I am scared for my life noises.
Okay. Rick in Madison chimes in
Yeah.
on the Carbasok text line. This is more 844-770-3776. He says, Matt, never underestimate the size of a human being. I'm 5'8" with 200 pounds, and I have my brown belt and jiu-jitsu. You can ask Riley on how much damage a person can do on a smaller scale.
No, I mean, I 100%.
guy start doing jujitsu on Matt's
sitting
ass.
there.
Should we get Riley in here to beat you up just to show, or like?
I would much rather fight Ryan than Riley. I'll tell you
Hey,
that much.
Molly,
I would too.
dare him,
Yeah.
and then he'll let it happen. Yeah.
He's like a purple
Ryan-
belt now.
No, but Ryan was
Riley
in
knows his
boxing
stuff.
club.
I was in boxing club one semester my freshman year of college
Yeah.
6 years ago.
I'm taking
This
Riley.
is
I am too.
levels.
I mean,
Riley
Riley
might
will
be
kick
able-
anybody's ass
You might
all
be able
at
to
the same
take
time.
all of us.
Riley's
the
Yeah,
entire
literally.
Jim Matt Mullen show.
hoping to get cauliflower ear from his as like a badge of honor for his jiu-jitsu.
Gross.
Yeah, I know it is
Matt-
gross, but he's like, I actually asked him about it. I was like, don't judo guys or jiu-jitsu guys get cauliflower ear often? He's like, yeah. I was like, if you got it, like, would you do anything about it? He's like, nah, you don't really do it. It's kind of like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
You worked for it. You earned that cauliflower ear. He's just nodding along. He's like, everything Matt says is right. Always, all the time.
What were the fighting noises?
It's just like someone clearly trying to get away. If someone was yeah,
I thought that was it. Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah, honestly, the person was just not happy to be.
What do happy noises
Yeah.
sound like then? That you were like, oh, these aren't happy.
Give us a happy noise.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't you know? That's
yeah,
it.
don't you know?
That's not like a real life show. You just vote. That's the ticket. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Instead it was oh no.
Oh, Molly did not expect that.
Oh no.
And I feel like you just brought me into like, I don't know.
I think it was a meme like 3 years
for
ago.
role play.
That was like into your personal life.
I think it was a meme like 3 years ago. That particular noise. Oh yeah.
Stop him crying.
It was the thing. I thought you guys would have got the reference.
Bluegill Bus, chime in. Is this happening?
Whoa. If bluegill served with a fish fry, here, your bluegill, sir. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's literal or innuendo. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it up to you so it's more provocative that way.
Molly, we started this conversation talking about your hydrofacial. Can you finish this conversation talking about your hydrofacial?
Yes, I am excited to get my hydrofacial on Friday. So full transparency, like I was going to try this like new little laser thing that I've never done. And then I was like, I'm a little scared. But I'm going to ask about that next time that I go in, which is this Friday. And I'm so excited to get started on my hydrofacials again because I have been out and not doing them for the last couple weeks. So I'm looking forward to seeing how refreshed my skin looks on Friday. You guys will see during the show on Friday. So if you are looking to get started on your health and wellness journey, I suggest that you go to Carbon World Health and do that too. Just like me.
Oh, yeah.
This is Jim and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Do you think Dad's got good Instagram game?
No.
Instagram game. Oh my God.
I don't know. That's the best I can think of.
What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Savage.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
That needs to be a drop.
Yeah.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Gearing up for tailgating, fireworks, festivals, and updating your home. This is an absolute season for it all. Siding Unlimited can handle the home part. Start the process by visiting Siding Unlimited at 2018 South Stoughton Road and check out our amazing showroom. Ideas will follow, and eventually you'll experience our fantastic carpenters installing new windows, siding, roofing, and doors. We do it all, and it starts by visiting our showroom or going to sidingunlimited.com.
As a first-generation student, I initially joined the military to ensure I could afford college, and I had a lot of self-doubt. But at Madison College, there are so many resources extended to me, and I feel supported and confident to reach my goals. Best of all, I'll be able to transfer to a 4-year college debt-free. My advice to others, believe in yourself and your future. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Lowe's has the brands pros trust to get the job done. You can now shop new Catalyst fencing solutions and save big when you do. 10% off when you buy in bulk. Plus, save $180 on a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. Now just $449. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/6 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
What's new at Zimbrick Chevrolet? A lot. A free car wash with every service, plus a brand new detail facility to keep your ride looking fresh all year long. Relax with coffee and snacks while you wait, and if you can't, grab one of their numerous service loaners, take the shuttle, or even get a lift on them. Plus, Zimbrick Chevrolet has the largest new Chevrolet inventory in southern Wisconsin, and you'll never overpay at Zimbrick Chevrolet. Zimbrick Chevrolet in Sun Prairie, the name you can trust.
You ever notice that some people are picky when it comes to their beer? But Yuengling gets it. That's why they brew a beer for every taste. Start with a legend, a Yuengling traditional lager, a smooth amber lager that's been around longer than our great football rivalries. Then there's light lager. It's crisp and easy drinking. Golden Pilsner with a clean, refreshing taste, and the Black and Tan, a perfect blend of porter and Pilsner. Whether I'm tailgating, watching the game at a sports bar, just kicking back, I'm reaching for a Yuengling. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DJ Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Bruss talking about our great friends at Road America, America's national park of speed. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Conveniently located in between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch the action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get you in free with a paying adult at the gate and camp on site all weekend long. IndyCar is must-see and is coming up on June 18th through the 21st. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com to get tickets.
Dealing with storm damage? That's never fun. That's why homeowners are turning to Everlight Solar for roofing and exterior repairs done right. They handle the entire process, from insurance claims to fixing your roof with one trusted team. Less stress, faster solutions, and a home that stays protected from the elements. If your roof took a hit, Everlight's got you covered. Visit everlightroofing.com to get started today. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Better buying experience at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. So go get that better buying experience at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. Go say hi to Tyler or Aaron and see what a better buying experience is. And really, it's just a customized buying experience. So it's going to be unique to you. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Warshine behind the glass. Get into the show 844-770-3776. That's the Cardinals Talking text line. List is more. We do have a side and limited poll question up. If you ran into a fight happening on the street, would you break it up? Obviously, Matt's answer is yes.
Yes.
100% of people so far have voted yes.
How many votes are there on that? Is that
me?
It's just the
Yeah,
one. Okay,
yes.
I was gonna say because I'll be honest. If I saw that happening, I'm getting as far away as quick as
The
I
fight.
can.
Now again,
I don't believe, Jim, that you break it up.
I've broken up fights.
But like what Matt did?
But the Matt, that's the way I'd want to do it. I wouldn't want to get physically involved.
I wouldn't grab anybody until if I mentioned something and they still weren't doing it, then I might attempt to help.
College football games can get wild, so I've had to break up people wanting to get into fisticuffs. They're more like they're verbally face to face, and you kind of just have to
get in the middle a little bit.
Yeah, but we're talking like physical fight.
I mean, they are ready to swing on each other, grabbing each other.
And I think the difference on this one here is you're on a public street. If you want to, you could walk away and you're completely free of the situation.
Yeah.
Your situation in a stadium, I assume that's people sitting around you.
More around the streets, maybe our tailgate.
Oh, around Camp Randall?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you did that on Regent Street. You just broke up a fight.
In the 17 years I've gone to the game, it's been 2 times where I've been a part of people being like, hey, separate this because it's drunk people swinging at each other.
Just strangers who you just
But they weren't even
into.
But at the same time, they weren't hitting each other. They were swinging, but they
were just missing. They weren't connecting.
It was 2 drunk 45-year-olds who can't hit.
That's so sad.
It is. And so it wasn't much of a breaking up a fight. It's they swing, they miss, and you just grab the guy and you go over here. And the other guy goes over there, and then they walk away.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
You're like Steven Seagal, just redirect their energy.
But it's not even that. It's more just picking their dumbasses off the ground and being like, go that way. And there's 5 other people around. So but I'm saying if I walked out and I saw those 2 people, I would do what Matt did. I would not get involved. If they wanted to, if it got more, then I'd be like, all right, Garrett, call the police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not touching anyone in Matt's situation. Without a doubt.
Unless they're coming after me.
Right, yes.
That's standard ground state. Not actually.
I'm not going to deal with
Don't
that.
even touch that one.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yes. Do you want to set this up or because?
No, go for it.
All right. So.
Nope, I don't.
You awkwardly transition. I'm going to give it back to you awkward.
Perfect. Well, I was trying to save us all here. Ryan,
Are you guys starting to fight? Do I need to break this
yes,
up?
break it up.
Yeah.
We're not making.
Hold me back! Hold me back! More!
Anyways. Spaghetti was brought into the Brewers game. This was a viral sensation last night. I kind of followed along
know the
loosely
spaghetti
on
policy
social
of the
media.
MLB.
Molly was made aware
We
today.
decided
Matt, did you
we'd
know?
like to partake.
This
And so
happened
we brought
last
in
night. Did you follow?
Wait,
on
Major
social
League
media?
Baseball
has a spaghetti policy?
They do now. Major League Spaghetti.
Right.
Major League.
What's kind of like? Do we know why the bag?
I think they were just trying to test out the. I don't know if it's AmFam specific policy, or I think it might just be an MLB policy actually, that you're allowed to bring in personalized food items to ballparks. I know it's very popular at like Wrigley Field.
Okay.
At Wrigley, I think you could bring in like almost anything, like food wise, and they just allow it. And apparently at AmFam, you can bring in something. It's in like a clear sealable bag. So if you look on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream right now, you can see
Spaghetti. Major League Baseball allows spaghetti
and
in
brought
all
a full
stadiums.
assembly.
And you guys
of
made your own?
pasta,
We made our own. We
marinara
brought our
sauce,
own
meatballs, and
individual
apparently
pasta,
garlic bread
sauce,
to the game.
meatballs,
sat up at
garlic
like the
bread,
400
plates,
levels, like
and
behind
fresh
home plate, and
grated
just
Parmesan.
enjoyed
I
spaghetti
love it.
and meatballs while watching the Brewers play the Diamondbacks.
I think that's the only section of a ballpark that you can do this in.
Where nobody will see you
Yeah, you can't do this in like level one.
behind home plate. That would be amazing.
that would be
That'd be so much
amazing.
Oh, so people are just gonna the cameras will zoom in
Yeah,
on
you'll
you
be
like
on
chowing
TV.
down on a
Yeah.
meatball.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm
Can you
good.
imagine being a pitcher? You're stepping off the bump, you get back up there, and all of a sudden you just see some guy just down and like two people like going.
No, do a Lady in the Tramp.
Lady in the Tramp,
spaghetti.
yes. Lady in the Tramping. All of it. That'd be like the free throws at like a college
Wait,
basketball game.
that was the thing.
Getting
Remember
you
when we were
distracted?
talking about Lady in the
They did
Tramping
that with
Foods?
the they did that
Yes.
with
And it
at
was
a Cubs
the-
game. They
They
didn't
do
know
it on the
each other.
jumbo. Oh, yeah, they did it with a hot dog.
Yes, they did it
behind
at a
home
hot
plate.
dog at a Cubs game. They didn't know each other. They were married to different people. That was a lot.
All right, well, that's completely separate. But
Diana Rossini? No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
for this conversation, these Brewers fans,
There's a whole hot dog between you. You're fine.
these Brewers fans brought spaghetti and meatballs into the game, and they were able to eat them. And honestly, I was shocked because I never thought the idea of bringing spaghetti and meatballs would be a good idea for a baseball game. After seeing this and after seeing how they ate it, they just kind of have it all just
we
like
know
put
the
on like
spaghetti
one
policy
bowl
of the MLB.
plate, you know,
Paper
kind of
plate.
deal.
We decided
Well, it's more of a
we'd like to
more than a
partake.
paper plate.
And
It's
so
a
we
paper
brought
plate.
in
Wait,
individual-
Major League Baseball has a spaghetti policy?
They do now. Major League Spaghetti.
My
Major
fear
League
of
Spaghetti.
how he's holding
Major
it.
League Baseball
I just
allows
picture it
spaghetti
just
in all
breaking.
stadiums.
And you guys made your
from the weight. There's,
He
I mean,
needs to have
yeah.
like 2 or 3
That's a
plates
big
underneath
meatball.
it. Yeah.
Thrown.
It's a
We
hefty
made our own-
plate of
we
spaghetti
brought our
and
own
meatballs, too. And
individual
also, like,
pasta,
you're bringing this into
sauce,
the game. Like, at what
meatballs,
point, like, you
garlic
get in there, it's
bread,
got to be like
plates,
30 minutes after
and
this has come off
fresh
any sort of
grated
cheese sauce.
Parmesan.
I love it.
Which we have footage
How
of.
warm is it in the stadium? Because I don't want to eat
It could be
spaghetti
tough-
and
if it-
meatballs if I'm hot.
If the
But
roof is
it's
closed,
been cold though.
The roof's
last
been
couple
closed
days.
almost
Okay.
every game this season.
Okay.
And Homer was wearing his toupee yesterday, so I can certify that the roof was closed.
That's
Oh,
why.
that's
Okay,
why.
yes.
It's roof open, roof closed. So I will say, based on those photos,
It's awesome. I mean, what a great bit. For
Yes.
it is
Homer.
really good.
Yes.
It is really good. We'll see if he remembers to do it all 162 games. But no, based on like the photo that you showed, you can tell the pasta was not hot because otherwise the bag would have been a little cloudy.
Yeah,
you know what I
it'd be
mean. It
all
would have
there,
had some
yeah.
condensation in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I'm willing to
Detective work
bet that
there.
these are. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that these are like cold-ish noodles, but not cold enough where like they're all stuck together. You know,
Right.
when like
Yeah,
you make too many
exactly.
spaghetti noodles and you put it in like a thing together and then it gets all stuck.
Well, I mean, if there's sauce,
No, but if
they're
you
mixed properly, they won't stick.
But this doesn't have mixed or it
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
have
it's not
sauce
mixed,
in it.
yeah.
It's only noodles. They brought
We
everything
know
in
the
separate.
spaghetti policy
Yeah.
of the MLB.
So then you-
separate.
We decided
I think the play
we'd like
has
to
to be in
partake.
that case. Like
And
the
so we
bag with
brought
the
in
sauce. Like you got
Wait, Major League Baseball has a spaghetti
Because
policy?
if you keep
now.
that
So
warm,
then they can
then
keep the noodles up.
once it gets on everything else, it stays warm. Now the big question to me is those meatballs are cold no matter what.
No.
The size of those meatballs, like there's no warming those up just by putting
No,
sauce.
they might hold their
Major
meat.
League Baseball allows
Say they
spaghetti
had,
in
like,
all
they could have been
stadiums.
grilled.
And you guys made your own?
We
That
made our
would be-
own. We brought our own
Right? You
individual.
grill them and bring them in?
That would be an next level tailgating.
Oh my
That would
gosh.
be-
But I don't.
You don't grill meatballs though, do you?
You can.
I don't
could.
like meatballs, so I don't.
Just weird. No, normally, I mean,
like a good meatball.
you cook them in the pan flat, but yeah, you could certainly
Yep.
grill a meatball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a ball of meat. You can,
Yeah.
Especially if you're just
It's
keeping
an
it warm.
unflattened burger.
yeah.
I suppose.
Pretty much.
Gross.
Yeah. But yeah,
What do you mean gross? What's
No.
I don't
like-
understand. This
I just
is one of
imagine-
your weird traits. Like,
Because
I
I just
understand I
imagine
don't like
my
fish.
weird traits. I just
Yeah, you don't
imagine.
like
I mean, I
fish.
do have weird traits, but I just imagine like it just doesn't get cooked all the way through because that's just like a big old ball of meat. Those are thick. Those
It
are
is a
thick
thick
meatballs.
It was a thick meatball.
Like, and I'm just thinking, like, that's going to take you a long time to be cooking in the parking
I'm
lot
willing
at
to
AmFam
bet that
Field.
they
No.
did not grill them, though.
Yes.
Those
I
were
would think that
big.
they probably cooked them before, put them
Right.
in a
They warmed
crock
them up,
pot.
or they could
sauce.
Warm 'em up on the grill.
meat.
Like
Yeah.
cooked
My
before.
guess
To Molly's
is-
point, that would take forever to cook on the grill.
Yeah.
My guess is
Like
that
honestly, I would make it like a burger and then turn it into a ball.
these had to have been made either earlier in that day or like a day ahead of time, and these were just actual leftovers that they like kept them, like maybe they even had put them in the fridge at some point, and then they warmed them back up. Like I think that's the only way it makes sense.
What I want to get to
Cold
is
spaghetti's fine.
No.
And
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like what I want, I don't mind.
Yeah,
cold I actually like cold pasta. Like I will still like fresh pasta is fantastic,
It's
but
the
like
best.
I will clearly happily eat cold
Yeah.
pasta the next day. Spaghetti,
Yeah.
lasagna, like honestly.
Honestly, Italian food is pretty darn good cold.
Yes.
Pizza for sure.
Pizza's
I
great
love cold pizza.
Yeah,
Pasta's
same.
pretty good cold. As long as the noodles aren't sticking together and you got sauce on every bite,
Yep.
I'm fine with
Lasagna when you can just cut.
Yes.
And it's like
Oh,
the
yes.
perfect,
Yes.
it's the
Yeah.
perfect bite.
That's the other thing. They brought like full loaves of like garlic bread too. Like
Bowls,
those are
garlic bread,
maybe
plates,
like soft
and
still. These
fresh
are-
grated
at the
Parmesan.
very
I
least,
love
soft,
it. Which we have footage of, by the way.
Like those like reheated or like leftover cannot taste great.
No. So I want to ask the question of, well, one, I'm going to give a lot of credit to these folks for doing it, doing the social media bit behind it, the whole thing. I would 10 out of 10 eat it if someone brought it. I want no part of having to bring bags of sauce and noodles and all that to the
That's
game.
the crazy. It's the carry-in aspect.
Right,
of this
because like
too.
I don't I hate wearing coats because I don't want extra things on me. Like I don't want anything extra ever if I don't have to. So bringing in food, and I like going places to eat. So like bringing in
Yeah,
food.
but a ballpark, I feel like you're paying so much for food
I didn't
that's
even
mediocre.
know you could bring food to the ball game.
I knew you could
I knew
bring
that
peanuts
baseball
and
you
stuff
could.
like that. I didn't know you could bring
Before
a whole
today.
extra.
Because I've known
before
people that have
today.
brought like sandwiches to a
Who's
game.
stopping me from doing my own 999 challenge and cooking 9 hot dogs in the parking lot, putting them in buns in a plastic bag, and bringing those hot
Right,
dogs?
but they'll be perfectly fine if you're buying the 9 beers.
Yeah, because
Like-
I don't think
Right.
you can bring the.
Right, you definitely
Yeah,
can't
so,
bring the
right,
beer.
but I'm saying, like, that's why they're fine
But
with it.
I had no idea that was like a thing. That's
I
why
didn't know
I
it was-
thought I had to go to like dollar hot dog night if I was ever going to give it a crack.
So like I knew you could bring food in. I didn't know to this level because I do think like with the kids when they were younger, we probably brought in some sandwiches.
We know the spaghetti
Like
policy.
cowboy
of the
tomahawk
MLB.
ribeye.
I'm sure you can
Decided-
how you want. So that's the
Like,
question.
in a
Matt, if you could bring,
That'd be crazy.
however you want to do it. If you could bring if you
Holding
could
it by
bring
the
something
bone.
to a game, what are you bringing?
Well, you know what? Last night I had those baby back ribs. I'm bringing ribs.
Okay, all right.
Because you're definitely getting on the jumbotron if you're
That's-
eating a rack of ribs
Ribs
at a
are
ball
so
game.
messy.
That, honestly,
Yeah,
so
can we get,
messy.
can we
exactly
get
the
a,
reason you do it. I'm wearing my white jersey and I'm eating ribs.
wait?
What?
There's no bigger insight into Matt Hamilton because he said.
To get on the Jumbotron.
To get on the Jumbotron.
True.
That's the only reason I've ever gotten Matt Hamilton to go to a Bucks game with me is that I knew I could get him on the Jumbotron.
You didn't promise
That's right.
that when you
I
brought
didn't
me. That was a
promise that.
surprise.
Yeah, that was a
But
little
I mean,
surprise we
once
did
they
for you.
put me on, I peeled my shirt off and swung it over my head. That's one does.
Okay.
Were you actually shirtless or were you wearing an
No, I
undershirt?
had an undershirt. It was like my
Lame.
jersey that I brought.
Not even cool.
Oh, I would have. But I was with Jim. I didn't want to embarrass him.
Yeah, because he wasn't already
I was
embarrassed.
going to show 98% body fat
was
to
me.
the entire Pfizer forum.
It was me. It was me, Greg Scalzo, and a friend of ours from UW Credit Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I didn't want to embarrass them, but I also was like, I'm not going to miss my opportunity.
Well, duh.
Well, we knew what we were getting into.
Yeah.
Like we set that up for you. Molly, what are you bringing?
Okay, so I have a question. So do I have to bring it? Okay, so hold on. You know when you go to like a Chinese place, right? You like do like a Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
You put it into like a styrofoam thing to like take home with you, right?
Sure.
Okay. Can I put the styrofoam thing into a plastic, like into a bag,
Yeah,
or can I just carry the whole styrofoam
I don't see why
thing
not.
in without a bag? Because I don't know if it fits in a bag.
Why do you
could
need the
probably-
styrofoam?
So it's
Just kinda like if-
compartmentalized.
Because am I just gonna put Beijing beef with orange chicken and green beans and
Why don't you just put
yai
it like
rice and
separate
noodles?
Chinese?
Like,
Or just separate plastic bags?
Honestly,
Like
I
what
guess
these
I
guys
could,
did.
but that just seems like so much work.
You could probably open it up.
And what if it's only like me and like my husband going to a game? Like, are we each gonna carry in 3 bags of Chinese food?
Yeah.
Like that's
I'll say
embarrassing.
this. If you're bringing in
That's
a
so
full
embarrassing.
Chinese
Well,
buffet,
you're getting
you're kind of
Yeah,
like,
you're past
You're
embarrassment.
fully like committed.
Yeah, but I guarantee that what I'm eating from said Chinese place is a hell hell of a lot better than the stuff that you're getting at the game for twice the price.
I'm not saying it couldn't be, but if you're bringing like a Chinese plate, or Chinese buffet plate, like that is
so good. Though
there's no way you can just do that inconspicuously. People aren't gonna like notice you or be
okay,
like, "That's
fine.
crazy."
Then I guess what I would do is
I
I
bring
pour
in plates or what? Yeah, because
they brought in
but
their
here's the
bowls
thing.
and silverware.
Here's the thing, though. If it's like, let's
Plastic.
say it's me and my husband, right?
Yeah.
He brings in his own meal, whatever. I have mine. Mine is, let's say, noodles and then Beijing beef. I love Beijing beef.
Yeah, we
obviously.
But if I just and then if I just ate it out of the bag,
beef real bad.
you have no idea. So bad.
So bad.
No, literally every single day I could eat Beijing beef and noodles. It's deadly. But yeah, I think I would literally probably just throw it all in the bag because it's good mix. You eat it together anyways. You get bites of everything at the same time. Take a fork and scoop it in. That's what I would do.
I mean, if nothing's an option, that's my choice. I don't want to bring anything. I don't want to have to do
Party
with the silver.
pooper.
I don't want to deal with the silver. I'm not saying that like
The
that'll-
silverware.
Okay, but
what do you?
would
You get the
bring?
silverware
I don't want to bring a
at the-
plate.
you
I
get
don't
the
want to bring
silverware
a
at the
bag of
game.
food. I don't like bringing lunch to work because I feel nerdy bringing a bag of my own food. Like I don't like to do it. Like it's
Let's
a
say
me problem.
none's not an option. What
it's,
do you
It's
bring
a me problem for that. If a none's an option,
not an option.
I'm just gonna go. I'll go with the steak, and I'll just kind of
Yes.
T-bone it.
That
and
is the most utensil needed.
No,
food.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
it with my
you got
hands.
a whole bone.
Yeah.
If it's a cowboy ribeye.
If I'm gonna go all in and like be embarrassed bringing food in, I'm just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Like a caveman.
Weren't you just worried about the temperature of the food?
If I
The
cooked it ahead
temperature
of
of the
time-
steak has to be like perfect. But how long is it going to stay piping hot?
It doesn't need a piping hot
What you
steak.
take to get in there?
And I have enough time, I think. Matt, you're the expert on this. I think I have enough time from like if I grilled it and
Oh,
like
now he's the expert when Jim wants him to defend him.
Well,
Any other time, Matt,
you weren't a
the
cook.
science guy.
You're not as good as the chefs at every restaurant in the world.
but
Literally, that's
Matt,
his narrative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that steak's going to hold temperature in the middle for at least 20 minutes.
in the middle.
Yeah.
But the edges, I mean, the first few bites are just going to be like.
I don't care about the warmth of it. I
No,
just
No,
want
when I say the middle, I mean even on the edges, that like middle part of the steak. If it's
Oh,
a
okay.
1.5 inch thick at 3/4 of an inch, it's still gonna be warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
and I don't care about the warm. I just don't want to get like food quality, food safety of it. That's all.
But also, like,
Oh, yeah,
how do you like your steak?
You got plenty of time.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Well, in this case, I'd cook it more like medium. I like it medium rare, but I would cook it medium because I don't want it to be too bloody
Plus,
out there.
We're talking ribeyes too.
Somebody thinks he's
You
bringing
wanna
in like
render the fat on
an
it?
amputated calf.
That's honestly probably the biggest drawback of the ribeye is if
Dean
that
coming
like
to a
rendered
game.
fat starts
Oh,
to
yes,
come
yes.
back together. It's gross.
Yes,
Maybe you
it
need
is.
a leaner cut if you're
Okay,
gonna
but
eat
I
like
would
a
do something like
trim
that.
tab steak.
Could I would just whatever it is, I could just eat it with my two hands.
Yeah,
I'll just and I just had. And then
Okay,
that
it's
is-
I
simplistic.
guarantee everybody here has eaten steak with their hands before.
100,000% I have. Not at a
Guaranteed
baseball
you picked
diamond.
up a slice of steak
I
and
picked up-
ate it with your hands.
Not
Dude,
like just.
I will eat steak with my feet. I like steaks. like I don't
You
care.
hear that, Lee? Reese Chris. Got a new idea for
I
you.
would love to promote you.
You could really start. No.
The juices would be flowing, that's for sure. From the
Molly,
steak.
I want to see Molly use a fork and knife with her feet to try to cut a steak.
Weirdo.
How much are you paying me?
Wait. Real. Wait. I forgot. Real bad.
Real bad. Oh yeah.
That's what I was looking for. This is Jim Matt Molly for the Microwave Light.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt and Holly on 100.5 SPN Madison.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Now get 0% interest until 2030. That's years of no interest, so you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. But order by April 30th. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
At Carbon World Health, feeling your best isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle. From advanced aesthetics and rejuvenating med spa treatments to personalized wellness care, everything there is designed around you. Whether you're refreshing your look, boosting your confidence, or investing in total body wellness, Carbon World Health combines medical expertise with a spa-like experience you'll love. Discover the med spa Sun Prairie is talking about. Book your consultation today at Carbon World Health, where wellness meets results.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
It's a great day for Brewers baseball, and with Brewers checking from Associated Bank, you get a powerful lineup of perks all season. Leading off is express entry with incredible speed. Next up, 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. Sporty stuff. And third, up to 50% off home game tickets. But if you can believe it, there's even more you can score. Because with Brewers checking, you get the strongest lineup in baseball. Only from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Metro Kia Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealership.
College has been serving South Central Wisconsin for more than 100 years with 7 campuses and tons of flexible online options. They offer hands-on training in state-of-the-art labs, championship-level athletics, and the lowest cost per credit tuition in the region. Plus, students get free end-to-end support every single step of the way. I'm so glad that I started my post-high school career at Madison College, and you can love your experience there too as well. Learn more or schedule a tour at madisoncollege.edu.
She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. Primetime Shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carlos Talking text line. List is more. Earlier, we talked about Matt Hamilton breaking up a fight outside of Chalmers Jewelers. Brandon in Tulsa chimes in. I'd only break up a fight if it was clearly one-sided and the guy is now inflicting unnecessary damage to someone, KO'd. And then Rick and Madison says watching 2 drunk people fight is actually quite comical. Nobody disagrees with you on that one. And then off of our food conversation of what you would bring into a ballpark, spaghetti style, off of the Brewers fans bringing spaghetti into AmFam Field yesterday.
Partake.
Joe Madison with pork.
Wait, Major League Baseball has a spaghetti policy?
Well, we didn't get to hear Ryan's response, so I want to know, Ryan, what would you bring in?
You know what would hold a tea pretty well?
The pork butt.
A whole pork butt.
How big is the butt?
I mean, it's a full pork butt.
It depends. If you get a whole like picnic roast, it's like 14 pounds.
14 pounds. Oh my God.
A picnic butt?
Well, no, it's like the whole thing is like this big. You can get like a pork butt that's like 3 pounds. You can get like a 3-pound pork butt, or you can get a 14-pound
Let me
pork
just.
butt.
Why do I just picture like the pig spinning on the thing in Hawaii? You know,
Yeah,
that's what
what
I
it
think a
sounds
pork
like.
butt is. I don't know what a pork butt is if we're being
the
dead
front
honest.
2 shoulders and the back 2.
Oh, so it's not its butt.
It's not even the butt.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they call it the pork butt then?
Ryan's disappointed.
I know.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it
sorry
just-
to disappoint
Ryan's
you,
done
but
eating
yeah.
them now.
Closest he's got that.
No, but just seriously, why would you call it that if it's just the shoulders? Just say pork shoulder.
Well, that's really what it is.
100%.
Sorry.
Oh, well, that makes a lot more sense.
That's
Well,
false
anyways,
advertising.
I would not bring in a pork shoulder. I think if I was bringing in something that would actually work, that I think wouldn't be a nightmare,
Yep.
I think I would do essentially what these people did with spaghetti, meatballs, and marinara sauce.
Major League
but I would do
Spaghetti.
it-
Major League Baseball.
Really?
Spaghetti.
Nachos you can get at the stadium.
I mean,
Why don't you bring in a
And they're
cheeseburger?
gonna be better.
no, because then you have to pay more. But that's the thing. You can save a lot of money doing it this way.
Okay, but also your chips are gonna be soggy.
No, you're not.
Yes,
if you put
they
them in a clear plastic bag, Ziploc bag, and they're like fresh chips
Okay,
that you
how
bought
are you
out of the
keeping the
store.
cheese? Because like
In
like
another
for me,
bag.
I make like Velveeta cheese right at home.
see, I
Like if
wouldn't
you
do
want to be
that,
like a
no.
little cheapo and you want to just have like chips and dip, like what are you gonna do? You're
No,
not gonna
I
bring in a
would-
Tostitos can of cheese.
No, I would use shredded cheese. I would do shredded cheese with the nachos. But if you mix it
Okay,
in
but
with
how are
like
you-
warm ground beef or chicken or whatever meat you're using, it would melt in there.
Well,
you
at
gotta
least you're
make
gonna
sure.
hope it is.
You gotta keep the
This
meat
thing
warm.
depends on how hot.
I still
Also,
like my
if you're gonna have nachos, you gotta have like the drizzle of cheese.
Yeah.
No,
I don't like nacho cheese. I prefer the shredded.
Yeah, that kind of
You
just
gotta do both.
overpowers the rest.
Nope, you gotta do both.
So
I've never
yeah.
thought. I've never even
Again,
heard of doing both.
That's just so
So good.
much. It's just like
Is
a
it
lot.
that much? It's as much as the spaghetti and meatballs.
I know spaghetti and meatballs too much for me. Like I don't want to have to
Okay,
have
so
all
then
that
what,
going on.
So then, what would be the worst one for you?
So I mean, to be full disclosure, like I like to tailgate, eat everything beforehand, and then get like maybe something small at the ballpark along with my Coors Lights, and that's it. I don't want to have all this stuff around me at the game. I don't want to have all this heat radiating. Now, most of the time I go to the game, it's in the middle of summer. I don't want this heat radiating off my lap and like around me. So I just get some sort of like a pretzel at one point and some beer, and like that's it. I grill and eat on the before I go in.
Yeah, that's
especially
how I
with
always
how
did
quick
it.
these games go.
But I was like housing food to be like, oh, I need to last through the game. Now
Sick.
I know I can just bring a bag.
This is how he's 98% body fat.
Yeah.
He's like, I have enough food to last me 2
Yeah,
hours.
I do the 999 challenge
What
in
are
the
you- are
parking lot before I even walk
See,
in the
I
game.
lo-
What are you
I-
running laps of the game? What do you mean? You're just sitting down watching the game. Last year through.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get hungry and be like, oh, now I got to go buy a
I'm
$15
kidding.
hot dog.
And
But
also,
I-
like you get,
I'm kidding. I was.
you get bored at baseball
Yes,
games,
and you bored,
especially
yes.
where it's like I just want to eat. Like I literally just want to have
That's
like
why
a
the
big thing of
peanuts are
nachos.
the
Yeah.
goat.
Yes.
Good
Because they make
snacking.
you work
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't eat them too quickly.
Yeah.
The
no,
salt?
The salt.
I've been there. I just wanted to. Yeah, I've definitely been like, I'm hungry at this game for
Yeah.
no good reason. Or you see all the other food around you, and you're like, I gotta have this. But reversing it, what's the worst thing you could bring into the
Fish.
ballpark?
Fish is always the answer for the worst food.
I honestly
Ryan,
can't
I'm surprised
fight
that you didn't
fish.
say like you
I
were gonna
don't-
bring in a salmon
Molly,
fillet.
I've literally never brought fish into the office once in my
No,
life.
but you order it every single time that we get food, which is quite often here.
Because ordering food from a restaurant, getting fish from like well-made, freshly prepared downstairs, then brought
Okay,
up to
but
stairs
it's not-
5 minutes later.
Yeah, okay, it's better than probably when you make it at home, I'm sure.
It's
but
better
like,
than anywhere else I would make it.
but like, also,
I'd make
Just-
it better.
Well, okay, well, Matt Hamilton.
but like
that's
you're
the
in a
exception.
public space. You're not just like in your apartment eating fish. Like the rest of us have to
Should
suffer the
fish only
consequences.
be eaten in private?
Yes.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
I do
Unless
think,
you're at like a seafood place, then
Mal-
it's totally fine.
Here's the
which
thing,
you will not catch
Molly,
me there.
The way your like passion for not liking fish makes you extra sensitive to like
Exactly.
like someone ordering fish for lunch. I
For sure.
agree. Reheating fish and walking that around,
Disgusting.
not the right move. That is a office no unspoken rule. If you get North and South, if they ever brought food in, there is nothing wrong with getting some of their seafood because it's in the name. It's you're totally within your rights
Which
to
their
do that.
catfish bites, good.
Yeah.
The shrimp on the firecracker shrimp salad,
Shrimp.
good.
Amazing.
So
I would
good.
not bring it to a baseball game. That might be one of the worst ones, actually. Shrimp bringing that in.
I'd be scared of the temperature thing.
Yes,
I feel
yeah.
like
What
that
are you
could make
talking about?
sick,
You
but I
can
don't
bring
know.
cocktail shrimp in. A
That's
shrimp
fair.
cocktail.
But like,
I would get I would have the glass and the little horseradish and
And the little lemon
sauce.
squeeze on
yeah.
it.
I would
wear a suit if I did that.
anything besides like
I'd wear like a tux.
A brewer suit,
Like a
a
tux.
pinstripe brewer suit.
Wisco across the front,
Wisco across the front, and I would just sit there with my top hat eating
spilling
cocktail at the ball
sauce
game.
on yourself. Yeah,
I think that would be awesome.
But we're looking
You're
for the
definitely
worst.
getting on the jumbotron that way.
But I want ice cold, like cold shrimp up in a shrimp cocktail.
I can't with that texture. That's.
I love
But so Molly's fish. That's a really good answer. I don't know if you're gonna top fish. It's the worst thing to bring in. Actually, I have one example. Soup.
Soup would be awful.
Out of a bag.
The logistics of that would be a nightmare.
It would have to be like a wine bag.
Like gazpacho, like a cold soup.
It's just like a bag of soup, and then like you're spooning it out and you're pouring it.
Yeah,
in
the
your mouth,
idea of
like,
a
guzzling it,
slapping a bag,
right,
slapping a bag of chicken noodle.
Right.
That's how I describe my body. Bag of soup.
sloshing around.
Yeah.
You need to go to Carver.
It's an
Oh,
Olympic
worst-
bag of soup.
Worst food to bring
Gold
into
medal
a ball
soup.
game.
Yeah.
Should get Campbell's endorsement.
If you want a soupy body like me,
Yeah.
Campbell's soup.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Hamilton Chunky.
Yeah. It's
I
just
love my
ham.
Gold medal chunks.
My ham soup.
It'd be ham soup for sure.
Ham and pea.
Split pea. Yep. Split pea and ham soup.
Gross. This just keeps getting worse.
That would be the worst. That split pea and ham soup at a baseball game
No,
would be
no,
disgusting.
I got it for you. Like a seafood chowder. That way you
yeah,
hit
I
the
guess.
seafood part that Molly hates.
Oh, that would
and
be-
everyone
that would be
knows seafood
awful.
chowder is just the leftover fish scraps that
Yeah.
they couldn't
Ew.
sell from
Yeah.
the special the
And
night
also,
before.
that is going to go bad so
Yeah,
fast.
chowder
So
is so
bad.
like.
There's
Imagine sitting next to the person.
I'm
who's eating
thinking
it.
like July 15th.
Oh, like a
Chowder.
hot, steamy day.
Hot, roof open. You're sitting in the outfield
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
sun's
yeah, yeah.
baking down on you.
Oh.
I think it's chowder. I think I'm
and
going to go fish
they're
chowder.
They're definitely throwing up for that game. Too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine they're
not
just
'cause of the
housing
course.
beers too.
Yeah.
And fish chowder.
Fish
oh my
chowder
gosh.
and a
Beers might be the only
and a thermos of raw milk.
Oh,
Okay. You're
That's
really
what I'm
going
doing.
overboard
you're
here.
going extra creamy there. All right, but like
That one's chunky.
the beer could be the only thing that saves them. Like the alcohol in the beer could offset
Maybe.
the poison that you're ingesting into your body with carry-in clam
soup's
chowder.
a good answer. Fish. What are their fish sticks? You can bring fish sticks. It's
Gross.
easy to eat.
Fish sticks?
Yeah. I don't know.
How about like a salad? Like, would a salad be a nightmare, or would that actually
For me,
work?
love a soggy
I
salad.
But
would
it'd be
honestly,
probably
with
warm, though.
Molly's embarrassment,
I'm good
I would
with
be
it.
embarrassed to
Okay.
bring it as a salad.
Also, wait, no. The fact that you think it'd be warm. What is the difference between taking a grill or steak off the grill versus me leaving a salad inside of a cooler and then popping it out of the cooler
I just mean
before
like, I
I
don't
walk
like warm
in?
lettuce. I don't think you get sick. I just wouldn't like.
Yeah, no,
warm.
but I'm saying it wouldn't be warm because if I just popped out of the cooler 5 minutes before I walked into the stadium,
Okay, yeah. All right.
it'd be cold.
Yeah, but we all know. We've all walked into AmFam Field. It takes 10 minutes to get to the stadium, and another 10, 15
Why are
minutes
you
to
not
get
giving
to
this a fight with the steak?
Because
or
the
any
steak
of the
is just
hot
cold.
You
foods?
could eat room temp, and it'd
Yeah.
be fine. A room temp salad, though, is
Room temp salad, I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not bad.
Let it sit out in the heat a little bit. Get a little soggy. I'm good.
844-770-3776.
I might die, but I'm good.
Garbage Talking text line list is more.
Soggy salad and steak with my feet.
Is that your website?
What's yours? What's your? What'd you just do?
Oh, yeah.
We gotta cut that
That's
one
what
off.
I was looking for. Nope, that one's here to stay,
By
baby.
cut it, you mean you're going to save it and do it for me every time?
We're definitely
Oh yeah. Do it
We're
right.
like 3 years too late on this, guys.
3 years?
We can bring it back.
3 or
12,
4 years.
Matt. I was doing this in middle school when it was
No
2013.
way, it's on TikTok.
Yeah, it was
TikTok's
on-
only a couple years old.
Got recycled on TikTok. That was a Vine. That was definitely Vine.
No, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a...
Do it, Ryan. Do it.
Ryan, can I get a...
Oh yeah.
All right. Jim,
That was lame.
Oh, wait. You guys got to get out of here now.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
best day of the week.
That was a real oh yeah from Matt there.
Oh, yeah.
Relax, man. Relax. It's just trivia.
He's not relaxing. He's not gonna relax for the rest of the day.
All right.
He's truly 13-year-old boy today.
Yes.
All right. Well, all right. I have two options today for Minutes Win. I came in today thinking we were going to talk a lot about the Packers draft history
made you
and
think that?
Goody's record as a GM. So I was going to say the 8 NFL teams that did not end up using a first-round pick last week. But since we've had our conversation today about the best and worst foods to carry into a baseball game, I actually just tried to look up the best foods at a baseball park, and MLB.com had a ranking back in 2019 the top 12 classic baseball foods.
Okay.
Now, if I'm looking at the list, it's actually 11 foods.
Okay.
2 of them just pop up twice for different reasons that aren't important, but it's really the top 10 classic baseball foods is what we should be doing.
Okay. Is it?
It's very. I mean, they're the staples, like concession.
6.5 or 5.5? What do you?
I would say. I mean, I don't like to influence the line because I'm not good at it. You're better at it,
Yeah.
Jim. I would say over half for sure.
Okay, so we'll go 6.5.
6.5.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and what's the over/under?
You just said the over/under 6.5.
I'm sorry,
the
not
callers.
the callers. Sorry.
The callers. We will. Oh man, why don't we go 6 and 8 today?
Caller number 6, caller number 8. Now, before we get into that, though,
Mhm.
we have some news from mailman Jeff McFarland.
Okay. Wait, is this the one who's Matt Hamilton's friend?
Yes. Give it a quick read there while I talk for a second, because either I want to break it to him live on the air. So please, when we come back with like the breaking news sounder.
Matt hasn't heard that. Matt hasn't heard somebody call him that since 2018 after the Olympics. Use that term for him since the Olympics, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, the last
Yes,
word. Yes. So, we'll come in with some breaking news off of that. We have some breaking news on the other side about Matt Hamilton. But caller number 6 and caller number 8. 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talk text line. This is more. Again, 844-770-3776. Caller number 6, caller number 8. You're at least going to get a $25 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. It might even be a $50 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, a WBA award finalist for Wisconsin's best radio show.
Maybe, can I get a Molly was right? Like, literally.
Molly was right.
Thank you.
I thought we had like a liner. Yeah.
No. We should get one. That should be the liner. That is going to be the liner moving forward.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
thank
all
you.
of my enthusiasm, I threw into that one.
Exactly.
I can give you a better one. Molly was right!
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by The Jump Around. Don't miss new episodes of this exclusive digital show talking all things Wisconsin sports. New episodes debut Thursdays at 12:30, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. With this Badger Minute, I'm Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin volleyball had already put together one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the nation for the 2026 season, and that was before scheduling a road match against the reigning national champions. Announced this week, the Badgers will visit defending champion Texas A&M on Thursday, September 11th in College Station. That's now 6 of the other 7 teams that reached the Elite 8 of the NCAA tournament last year on Wisconsin's schedule in 2026. Listen to Wisconsin volleyball again this season on 100.5 ESPN.
Wisconsin weather is unpredictable. Your windows shouldn't be. Upgrade with Pella and get 0% interest until 2030. Order by April 30th at PellaWI.com.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with 0 alcohol, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and 0 calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Molly Brown here, and it's time for spring savings at Metro Kia of Madison. Get into a 2026 Kia Sorento with 0% APR for 48 months. That's just $20.83 per $1,000 financed. Plus, drive with confidence backed by Metro Kia's 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't wait. These offers end May 4th, 2026. Head to Metro Kia of Madison on the east side or visit metrokiaofmadison.com and drive home your new Kia today.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here.
Contracting Made Easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
The sound of summaries on ESPN Madison.
Wizarowski, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Madison's home of the Brewers.
To high drive. Fair and gone.
Catch every Milwaukee Brewers game this season on 100.5 ESPN.
Watching it sail. It's a grand slam.
Brewers baseball on ESPN Madison is presented by Hard Rock Casino Rockford and brought to you by Canopy Wealth Management and the Metro family of auto dealers.
A strong team makes all the difference, and Everlight Solar just expanded theirs. Everlight now offers roofing and exterior services for homeowners dealing with storm damage. From the first call to the final repair, Everlight quickly handles everything under one roof. When your roof takes a hit, you've got a team behind you. Start today at everlightroofing.com. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, powering through any storm. A proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Hey, this is Matt's Chicago Doppelganger. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Before we get into Matt's favorite segment of the week, we have some breaking news we have to share here, Ryan.
What?
Oh, baby, now this is some breaking news.
Molly doesn't know this either, but we have breaking news from McFarland. Mailman Jeff chimes in. I just told Matt's sister at the tavern that he broke up a fight at Chalmers today, and she said, wow, my hero.
She was lying.
A lot to unpack there. It's 4:58.
Yeah, Becca's finished with work.
Yeah, and so is Mailman apparently.
So is the mailman, yeah. Got the, probably from dropping those packages off
I
at the
was
mailbox.
just going to ask, is it mailman Jeff and McFarland that is not bringing your packages
no, it's
to your door?
FedEx. It's FedEx. I think he's USPS.
All right, I don't want to talk about that. All right, let's get into minute.
I mean, I do. I'm just kidding.
Will they beat the odds
I say everything with pure confidence, whether I think I'm totally right or not.
or crumble under pressure?
I legitimately know one of these. I legitimately have one.
This is the
Real
minute to win
bad.
it.
At minute to win it.
You guys usually are. And I think you would have been real bad had we stuck with the original list today, because we are 1 week after the NFL draft. The Packers didn't have a first-round pick, nor did 7 other teams. So that was originally going to be the list.
Thank God.
It's not the list anymore. Now, since the conversation we've been having is about...
bleep ball today as far as sports.
we haven't done bleep. We're talking about baseball games, what you eat at a baseball game.
I'm not complaining. We've had a fun show.
Which made me be curious about what are the top classic baseball foods. So I did find a list, power ranking from MLB.com of the top 12 classic baseball foods. And I'm narrowing it down because it's really the top 10. There's a couple repeats for different reasons on this list. So it is the top 10 classic baseball foods as ranked by MLB.com.
You go
Your
first.
timer starts now.
Hot dog.
Hot dog is number 3 on the list.
Nachos.
Nachos are number 9 on the list.
Peanuts.
Good one.
Peanuts are number 4.
Pretzel.
Pretzel number 2. Surprising, honestly.
Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks, of course. This is baseball.
That's awful.
Oh, yeah, but it's in a song about baseball.
Yeah,
it's churro.
It's like
Do they even sell Cracker Jacks? Sorry. Hold on.
Churro.
Yeah, of course.
Churro.
Churro not on the list.
Huh.
Cheerio. How about a burger?
A burger is on the list,
Do
yes.
drinks count on this?
No, this is just food.
Okay, brats wouldn't be on there.
Probably not.
Probably not. French fries?
French fries, not.
Come on, that's a
on the list.
side.
But it's not classic for baseball.
Yeah. Classic for baseball.
I thought a churro was.
It's not. It wasn't on the list.
For me, I would say like Dippin' Dots, but I'll go ice cream.
Ice cream is
You're
on the
good
list.
at this.
Yes.
Give me something to say. Come on. Come on. We only have a couple
like
seconds.
that, no.
We're a team.
We are a
take
team.
turns.
It's an AB conversation. See your way out of it. Give me one to guess.
I love that, Molly.
Is a drink on here or no?
No, there's no drinks.
No, that's twice you've asked that.
It's not drinks.
Pizza.
Pizza not on here.
What?
No.
Perfect.
So,
we all win.
yes.
I had the line of 6.5. You hit 7.
Good job, Matt. I'm just so curious what the rest of these are, though.
So the reason I narrowed it down to 10 instead of the 12 that were on the list is because 2 of them, like I said, were basically repeats.
Like a chili dog or something?
No, one being ice cream. On this list, they have number 1 is soft serve in a commemorative plastic helmet. Number 7 on the list is soft serve in anything other than a commemorative
That's
plastic
the dumbest
helmet.
thing I've ever heard.
It's because of the ranking.
And
from
what was the
Nobody
other?
So the other double up was burger, because you said you could have cheeseburger or hamburger were both separate on the list.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't want it. Yeah, I didn't want it.
That's dumb.
First of all, who's ordering just a hamburger anymore?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
lactose
actually-
people, sorry. You're sorry.
Also, I think that the cheese that they use isn't real cheese, so like you're fine.
Yeah.
No, never. So then the ones you guys missed, 5 on the list is chicken fingers.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then technically 11 on the original list, but it would be 9 on our list, would be cotton candy.
Oh, yeah.
And then the final one on the list, number 10/12, is probably the most iconic baseball food, though you wouldn't really think of it as food usually. Sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a
You honestly, you guys did
that's
exactly.
a boredom snack.
But it's a snack, but it's a
Snacks is food.
See, I
are
wouldn't
like
have guessed peanuts
concessions.
like
See,
you
and
said.
sunflower seeds, I tie way more than chicken fingers to baseball.
Yes.
So, like,
Oh, totally.
Chicken
But that
fingers
was
are-
more like players. I didn't know. Like, I've never seen sunflower seeds
Oh, really?
for sale.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember when
for
I was
sure
a
a thing.
kid, I would take them in
Yeah,
for
for sure.
Probably
Yeah,
to
take them in
emulate
because
baseball.
I wanted to. I brought my glove. I still bring my glove.
Yes.
Bring my seeds in my back pocket.
And I will say, I think if you're also just talking about baseball in general, like if you're going to like a local like high school baseball game, you'll find like 10 people in the stands
Unless
eating
it's like a new
sunflower
park
seeds.
where it's turf fields and all that, and you're not allowed to eat them.
But
That's
if
how
you're-
ours is by us.
for
In the
spec-
stand, no, I'm
Oh,
saying in
yeah.
the
In the
stands.
stands they
Because it's
can.
like the way that a
Oh,
lot of
the
places are
whole
structured now
sort
is
of
like
athletic
it's
structure?
covered with like a net, so then you're all kind of in this
Oh.
thing, and then it's like, at least by us, it's like the cement ground.
Yeah.
And then they try to keep it all nice because it's all brand new, and
So no
you
sunflower
can't-
seeds. Well, you could have sunflower seeds, you just can't spit them.
I have never tried. They just have signs that say no sunflower seeds.
Like, I like sunflower seeds on like a car ride, so I always have like an empty bottle
Yeah,
off
Red
or
Solo.
something. And,
Yeah, I see that pretty often.
Yeah.
I love sunflower seeds. Summer means sunflower seeds.
Oh, and the
Exactly.
ice cream thing, like, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when I was a kid and Dippin' Dots first came
Yo,
out, like,
oh,
they
it's
were
the
at
biggest
The
every
ice cream
ball
of the
game.
future.
They were
The big
everywhere.
ice cream of the
Wait,
future.
have you guys eaten Dippin' Dots as like an adult now, though?
Oh, yeah, they had them at
They're
the
not
field
good.
house.
They're not good.
Yeah,
Well,
they
they're
have it
just
at the Kohl
they're
Center, too.
colder than I remember. Like,
They're
obviously
very
to keep
cold.
them that
Yes.
cold, that
Yeah.
keeps them separate.
Yeah,
like,
they're-
it makes sense.
And then the
but-
texture of it too, I'm kind of like, I'd rather just eat like an ice cream cone.
Yeah,
Because you
I-
can like lick your spoon and
Yep.
dick it,
Yep.
dump it in, dip it. I tried to do dip
Yep,
and
yep,
dunk at
yep,
the same
yep,
time,
yep.
and when we pull it out,
Hey,
it
we're not
like
gonna yuck
sticks
your
to
yum.
the spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is Jim Matt Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Real bad.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Hi, this is former Badger Pro Football Hall of Famer Joe Thomas. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison. Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this year's Sports and Update brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel as Jim Rutledge and Riley Yauk talk all things Wisconsin Badgers, football, basketball, and more. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. The Milwaukee Brewers won in a rout versus the Arizona Diamondbacks last night. It was a final score of 13-2 after the Brewers put up an 8-run sixth inning in which 8 straight batters reached base for Milwaukee. Really strained Arizona's pitching staff like pasta, some were saying in the 400 levels at AmFam Field last night. Well, the series resumes tonight at 6:40 with first pitch scheduled at 6:40 right here on 1.5 ESPN. Brandon Sproat is scheduled to start for the Brew Crew. Pre-game coverage starts at 6:05 immediately following Jim, Matt, and Molly. Second hour of Jim, Matt, and Molly is coming up next as well. And reaction continues to the Packers' new additions from the 2026 NFL Draft. 6 picks, 6 new faces in Green Bay, and plenty of grades and reactions from Mel Kiper and ESPN's team of draft analysts. That includes Matt Miller's ranking of the 100 best picks, steals, and team fits, including 2 of the Packers' top 3 draft picks on that list. Check it out over at ESPN.com.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's
so
gonna
let me get
swing
this
on
right.
Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other. Our baby shower is this weekend, mostly family. Becca's like, can I invite some friends? It's like, it's our baby shower. Can't you make it without them coming in? Her pitch was, more presents for you. Becca, do we need to ask our friends to bring you a present as well for the baby shower so you don't feel excluded? It's just one of those funny things. Oh, yeah, I'm going to invite so-and-so to your baby shower. So why don't you have your own baby?
I think
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the Mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talking Text line. List is more. You can see us on the ESPN Wisconsin YouTube, ESPN Madison YouTube stream, or you can see Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, and me, Jim Rutledge, Primetime Laura Sean behind the glass, and you can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. The first hour was a lot of fun. We didn't talk any sports, so I thought...
Well, baseball.
Kind of.
Adjacent.
Food. We talked food.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
you can
yeah.
consume in a
Food
ballpark.
and baseball go on hand in hand.
It's in the buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
I don't care if I
Ever get back.
for its root
for the Brewers.
if they don't win,
It's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 bags of
you're out.
spaghetti at the old ball game.
Love it.
True.
So yesterday, the internet got mad at us again.
Well, we got mad at you two.
Yeah, but then people got after you as well.
Oh, the one Bear
No,
fan.
then another person got after it too.
Not
Like he said,
Bears.
he's smoking something.
Oh, yeah.
There was a few Bears fans hopped in there. But Matt,
Cheese-laced something.
Matt, you're acting like it's not Packer fans who are getting after me.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And Molly.
Yeah, I'm
And-
just saying Bear fans don't count.
You're a Chicago fan.
Yeah. So
Well, in this one, Packer fans don't count because they can't have an objective opinion if it reflects poorly on their team, which it doesn't even reflect poorly. I literally have them as second in the division.
And this is
that's what bothers me.
This isn't like Molly's choice of what she wants to have happen.
This also isn't my end of the year. This
Right.
is how everything's gonna shake out. That's just the whole thing.
I
of
also
it all.
think this is my list is also my end of year list
So,
at this point.
Before we get into honestly, the only switch I think I see coming outside of a major injury would be I probably would have the Packers at 2, and not the Lions. The more I think about it, I think the Packers could fit it too. But as I replied to everyone out there, Bears just won the division, and Jordan Love's never won a division, so it's not crazy. And the Lions won the last 2 before that, so it's not crazy to think the Packers.
No, I don't think your guesses or your predictions are.
We all
your,
agree the Vikings stink.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I think literally any single team in this division could be first. Any team could be fourth.
Yeah, I
And
was just going to
before
say
we
at the same
before
time.
we move on, can we just reset for anyone listening what your guys' power rankings were?
Yes, so I'll get there in a second. So I was going to say, though, I am also afraid of the Vikings because if Kyler Murray plays like he did a few years ago, and actually I forgot to check this. Did he win the division when he was at any point with Arizona?
He definitely went to the playoffs once. They lost to the Rams. I don't think
Because
they won
if
the
he
division.
Did,
that
he'd be
year.
the only Jordan Love would be the only quarterback in the division that's never won a division.
Never won
Okay.
a division. Okay.
We just really love to find new storylines to make a
I'm
story,
just giving
make
you
a narrative, right?
I'm just giving a stat
It's
there.
just so fun.
I'm just giving a stat.
It was a dumb stat.
It's a good stat.
No,
it's
it
interesting.
really
you just don't
wasn't.
like it.
Take that
for
data. No, it just is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. When you're trying to pick the best teams, you might want to pick a guy who
Oh, I'm
won
sorry. We're
before.
gonna pick Kyler Murray, who played in Arizona and has been dog water for the last how many years?
But Arizona's been dog water. So if he comes to Minnesota, my point would be if he came to Minnesota and he pops off and he wins.
I'm not having an argument about Kyler Murray. I'm sorry.
But
I'm going to
he-
stop you right here.
No, that's
I'm not
fine.
having an
But-
argument.
That's fine. I'm going to finish my sentence.
He's never won the West.
Okay, so if he comes to Minnesota and he pops off, then you could say, oh, that was an Arizona problem, not a Kyler Murray problem.
No, Kyler Murray was part of the problem too.
Well,
He
now,
was. He was part of the
But
problem.
then going forward,
He didn't
Kyler
do his
Murray can
job
be part of
either.
the solution with Minnesota if he comes to Minnesota
Yes,
and wins.
which is exactly what I said 15 seconds ago, and that's exactly what I said yesterday.
And then if you won the division, then Jordan Love would be the only guy without a division title.
Yeah, Jordan Love is also what? Not the first overall pick in then NFC North, right? Isn't that the whole trope around the NFC North quarterbacks?
Yeah,
Right
they're
now?
all
Say
number
that
one
again?
picks. They're all first-round picks, but they're all first overall picks except for
The other 3 QBs.
Except for Jordan Love.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
2 of them were Oklahoma ties, right? Because Murray
Went to Oklahoma, yeah.
and Williams was there for a year.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to do the reverse before we get into grading the offseason for the Packers. I want you to tell me why yesterday we had our picks of who's going to win the division, who's going to finish last. So on the flip side, I want you to tell me why the Packers, Matt, you had them winning the division, why the Packers won't win the division.
Well, they still have to get back from injury. There's no guarantee that you get Tucker Kraft and Micah Parsons back in the. I think right now everyone's kind of speculating like week 4. Maybe it's just us, but maybe it's my friend Thomas. But if they're not back, if they miss a more significant amount of time, those are the reason. Those 2 guys are the reason every Packer fan was saying that's why we lost the last 5 games in a row at the end of last year, is because your 2 best players were out. So that would be the reason there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that's what you feel about Jordan Love. Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. And then the other reason, new defensive coordinator from a team that was not good in the Cardinals, he might just not be good.
Okay, so let's keep on. Why would Chicago win it then? I'm just going off the reverses of yours. How does Chicago win?
Well, Chicago wins because they've got good skill position players, and Caleb Williams has a second year with a very good coach at this point in time. He is clearly an offensive mind, and being a guy who's only 2 years in the league, there's a good chance, and he's taking a step each year. The same reason I say Jordan Love is going to take a baby step forward, I have to apply to Caleb Williams.
All right, and then I think you had Detroit. How does Detroit win?
Detroit wins because they've got a fantastic skill position groups. They've got a lot of players that are big splash players. And if their new offensive coordinator turns out to be a guy who really jives with Goff, and the 2 of them can even make a little bit of what him and Ben Johnson had together, they're going to be a contender again because they got the players for it.
And then the Vikings.
The Vikings, they've got one of the best coaches in the league in my eyes. And Kevin O'Connell, they have Justin Jefferson, who's probably the best wide receiver in the league in my eyes. And if Kyler Murray can get him the ball and not be the Kyler of Arizona and rebuild himself and make a new name for himself in Minnesota, they could absolutely get to the top of the North.
All right, Molly, Minnesota. How do they win?
Can I? Okay. I said it yesterday. Kevin O'Connell, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Okay. Then Detroit.
Dan Campbell, Jared Goff having weapons around him. Amon-Ra St. Brown, good defense. Bam.
Hutchinson.
Green Bay.
Jordan Love, goodish wide receivers. Micah Parsons, Tucker Kraft.
And then the Bears don't win the division because?
Just because they have a down year. Because people are going to slightly figure them out probably, shut them down in different ways, and change.
Regression in 1-score games, too.
Yeah,
Might play into that.
the probability of that happening again this next year, not as likely.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with that. If the Bears are in a bunch of 1-score games again this upcoming year and have the same rate of
Did
1-score
they have
games.
the most turnovers too? Get the most turnovers in the league
They
last
were up
year?
there, and that's definitely a luck stat. So,
The
obviously,
Packers were 2 years ago.
yes, you put yourself in a position for it, but the ball has to bounce your way.
Yeah.
And the Bears cleaned out. So if the Bears don't win it, off of mine, if the Bears don't win it, it's because they have no pass rush. Their pass rush is very questionable. They didn't add anyone. Basically, their version of Rashawn Gary and Montez Sweat is their best pass rusher. So they have a lot to be desired on the pass rush. I had the Detroit Lions number 2, they just show their age. And they're just cooked. Their window's done. I think if Detroit's bad, they're going to be real bad. And then for the Packers, if they win it, it is, and I said this yesterday, Micah Parsons. And he just takes it to a whole nother level.
See
Makes
the
the
new
whole
Aaron
defense.
Rodgers, reason 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I think this is Micah Parsons' team, and he's the one that can carry them to a Super Bowl. And then Minnesota, Yeah, I think it's just Kyler Murray getting back to, honestly, if he's league average, Minnesota could be a problem.
Yeah, they've got Justin Jefferson is such a scary wide receiver.
With a guy who has capabilities of getting him the ball in stride. Like, J.J. McCarthy was horrendous last year.
Yeah, and their offensive line was really bad, which made him bad. But
yes.
Kyler Murray can escape the pocket, so they don't need to have a great offensive line.
Yeah.
And also, Justin Jefferson's going to come in with a chip on his shoulder because he barely got 1,000 yards last year. Literally got it in the
17
pointless game that didn't matter against the Packers.
All right, J&K Security Solutions is your locally owned and operated security company that can protect your home or business from anywhere in the world. So reach out to J&K Security Solutions to protect your home or business from anywhere in the world. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I didn't have braces.
That is such a dad thing to say. But moms know that if your daughter has messed up teeth, it's going to lead to a lifetime of problems.
But what's
for her.
messed up teeth? I don't think I have messed up teeth.
Is that what your mom told you?
You're perfect just the way you are.
Save herself $5,000.
You don't need straight teeth.
Orthodontics is a racket.
Smiles are like fingerprints.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
All day, every day, the Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Any night is a great night for Pizza Hut, and they've got your next meal covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. Want a different vibe? Go with original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings, just $10. Whether it's game night, movie night, or just dinner tonight, this deal delivers. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and lease a 2026 Honda CR-V Hybrid Sport L for as low as $299 per month. Or browse their vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on May 12th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Diego Padres.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in May 12th at 6:40 on WISC TV in Madison, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hello, I'm John Hayes, the owner of Goodman's Jewelers. It's been my pleasure to serve this community from this incredible store for over 4 decades. We stand upon high standards and classic traditions, pillars like honesty and integrity. Stop into Goodman's Jewelers, the longest-standing full-service jewelry store in the heart of Madison at 220 State Street. Goodman's Jewelers, the diamond store of Madison since 1933.
The best is at Goodman's.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Dealing with storm damage? That's never fun. That's why homeowners are turning to Everlight Solar for roofing and exterior repairs done right. They handle the entire process, from insurance claims to fixing your roof with one trusted team. Less stress, faster solutions, and a home that stays protected from the elements. If your roof took a hit, Everlight's got you covered. Visit everlightroofing.com to get started today. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
We ask and you answer. Tune in to Jim, Matt, and Molly every weekday 4 to 6 and follow at Jim, Matt, Molly on X to vote in daily poll questions presented by Siding Unlimited. Trust Siding Unlimited with your next window and door project. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Jim Rutledge, Molly Brown, Matt Hamilton with you. Primetime Orshon behind the glass. It's time to throw some stones.
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
That was cooler than being cool. Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man. I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
All right, Matt. I wasn't here on Friday, so I don't know if you talked about it on Friday, but you have been bothered by a delivery issue at your house.
Yes.
So I'm going to sit back, you lay down on the couch, and you just share your problems.
Okay, so here's my problem. I have lived in this house for 10 years.
Okay.
And for the entire time I've lived here, my wife loves buying stuff on Amazon and all sorts of other things.
Yep.
And we've gotten large packages to small packages. Anything that doesn't fit.
What about heavy?
And heavy.
Okay.
And
Cool.
anything that doesn't fit in the mailbox.
He's got a heavy, large,
and small.
Cool.
and light.
And light.
Just depends on the weather.
All the packages. We'll take them.
Together, okay.
The problem that I'm having now is they were always delivered to the house.
Okay.
That the heavier packages, maybe not to the stoop, but at least to the garage.
Okay.
Now, the FedEx in particular.
When you say now, like
As in the
2
last
weeks, 3 weeks,
2
month?
weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks. We're going through. We got a baby on the way, so a lot of baby registry stuff. We're remodeling the bathroom, so other random things for that, fixtures, whatever. They're being dropped off at the mailbox, and like today.
Now you can see this on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, along with Matt's treacherous driveway.
Dude, your driveway is at the top of a hill. Like,
It is.
You
It's
can't
like
see.
It's like a castle.
But like, here's the thing: it's.
Do you have a moat?
If it started and there was
got a fire-breathing
nobody
dragon,
had
too.
ever delivered up there before, and it was always at the mailbox, it'd be fine. But the problem here's my biggest problem with it. I understand some of the heavier stuff.
Right.
Like today, there was 2 boxes. One of them was light. Just why don't you walk that one up?
Well, they're not going to do one.
We're just gonna drop them all off down here. Like,
Yes.
Come on. I'm just thinking it's lazy.
I don't like that.
9 years in a row. All
got
of
a
the
different
packages up to the house.
I don't like
This year, for the first time, and within the last 2 weeks, they're being dropped off in the mailbox.
So what do you like?
But you had one just like 2 days ago that they brought to the top.
Yeah.
So
that's
it wasn't every single
'cause it was
driver.
raining. No, it's not, and it's not every single day. But like when it was raining, someone brought it all the way.
I did send to the group chat because you were very upset about
Yes.
it. Like what Google, all that stuff could gleam the rules are for them. And it sounds like before, or whoever drove up your package the other day is going above and beyond. Like they are an outstanding FedEx employee and a great neighbor because they will do that for you, like neighbor in that generic term. So to me, it's more of you were very lucky to have someone willing to do all that, because when you look at the policies, it's time purposes, safety of the driver, safety of the vehicle purposes. It's just a requirement to put it on your property at the mailbox is fine.
Right.
And the reason why
I'm not saying it's not fine, but like so
I think
far
it's
from my house, it feels like
I feel like it's mean calling them lazy.
Okay, but like you don't know them.
I don't.
Like, Matt doesn't know them, and neither do you.
And here's the thing: in that first like 9.5 years, I'm sure it wasn't the same driver every time, but they always came up to the
maybe
top of the driveway.
there's a change or like a lockdown on company policy where they're like, you have to hit these time frames, and your driveway, even if you're
part of it. I will remember when I was like worked at Target as a cashier. You would get
at Target?
a long time ago. But what they would do
Could you
is
imagine?
when you started a like transaction with somebody, like after you scan the first thing, if you didn't have it like all scanned within a certain time, you would get like a green, yellow, red. And like you had to stay
Were
like
you bad at this?
Damn, I always get in the
I was-
slowest lane possible. I
But,
swear to God.
But what I'm saying is maybe FedEx has employed something like this. Like you've got 45 seconds of delivery. And after 45 seconds, you go to yellow. And after a minute and a half, it's red. So like I understand company policy could change, but I don't love it.
Well, that's
I love
fine.
It, FedEx.
I just didn't like you calling the guy lazy. That was it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Or
You're not
person or
lazy
woman, I don't
because I
who's
know
delivering.
you're listening.
I think you have to put like a sign on your mailbox and just be like, bring every package to my door.
Please.
Do you think they do it?
And then leave them snacks at the door. Yeah. Leave them snacks, leave them drinks.
So you say, like,
Great idea.
Snacks,
right there.
snacks waiting for you. And just have like a Halloween bowl out there.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
okay.
like if you look it up, people will put like almost like like a little shower stand that you can put like all your soaps on and stuff in the shower. People will do that, just fill it with snacks.
That's a smart move.
Nah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially when it's hot, give them like bottles of water, like that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, then they're 10 out of 10 going to bring stuff to your door.
Yep. And if they
And
don't,
you're not
then
a jerk.
Yeah.
And if they don't, and it's 100% the policy, and they have a very hard deadline.
Yeah.
So just treat the FedEx delivery guy like Santa. Like
Yeah.
instead of milk and cookies, like water bottles and
Well, there's
what
a reason
food?
why you're supposed to tip
Power
your
bar.
mailman and
Power bar?
and
That'd
sometimes
actually be
delivery
nice.
people. It's different now because it's not the same person delivering. Like
Right.
Amazon is, but
Like, because back in the day, my
You tip
parents
the
used to
milkman,
tip
yeah.
our mailman.
I know people
Yes.
give like holiday gifts to their
Well, I got
like
on
mail
that.
people.
Yeah.
I used to.
I used to
then
do
like
that, yeah.
someone,
family did, I should say.
I think I got like maybe it was my wife told me to stop doing it because like I'd put like a bottle in the mailbox, but then she's like, well, anyone can come by and get it. And I'm like,
Wait,
well,
just a bottle of water? Or
no, like a bottle of alcohol.
Oh.
Like a
That
bottle
just
of
also
wine.
seems like I would never do that because like what if a kid just like
Well,
rolls
that's
up?
what my wife brought up, but I would do it like the day before, like I would do it like at like noon, and they're coming by. But I assume that
Hey,
they
you want to
took it.
crack one?
No, I mean like I
I'm
didn't give it
just
to them,
kidding.
but like
I'm
but I think
kidding.
that's what my parents did. Like I just like they would put like a bottle, or maybe they would put like a no in there with money, but I just put like a bottle of booze in there for them. It's Wisconsin drinking. Yeah.
Mailman Jeff in McFarland says, hard to find good help. Lazy delivery drivers. I'd be bringing it up to the front door, but I'm all about the second S in USPS, which stands for, you know?
Make a guess.
Service.
Oh, service.
Yeah.
Oh, the second
S. I know, I thought the same thing.
I was
like,
thinking second letter.
Yeah,
I know, I was
United
too.
States Postal Service
Yes.
is what you would think.
Yes.
And I will say, I've never had a USPS delivery dropped off at the bottom of the driveway.
I think we do well with because remember there was
They
mailman
have
Mike in
smaller
Oregon.
They have smaller.
What's his name,
mail
Mike?
trucks,
I can't.
though.
It was
Tim, Tom, Tim, Jim.
Tim in Oregon.
Mike.
Tim in Oregon.
Mike.
Tim in
it was
Oregon.
an M, right?
Yeah. No,
Wait,
it was
was
Tim.
in Oregon, but I can't remember
It
which
was
one was
Tim.
the.
No.
The
No,
mailman.
because then there's Tim.
Timmy, Tommy.
No, it's
Jake
not Tommy.
Paul.
Jake
Sounds like
Paul.
Goodwill Hunting. He's just naming all his brothers he doesn't have.
I don't know. Is there a way
Matt.
to see like our contacts on here? Because I would love to know.
Yeah, I feel like that's a high. I mean, you're out driving around, you're delivering stuff.
I will
Appreciate
say
this.
the USPS trucks are always smaller, so they can easily make it up the driveway.
Yep. My guess tells me that you're just the victim of someone trying to like trim the fat or like be more efficient.
Yeah.
All right, this
And
is
I'm absolutely the victim. I'd carry a whole toilet up the driveway today.
Why didn't you put it in your car?
you know what?
Like this is the dumb thing. Like that is stupid on you.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just
It
drive
didn't
your car
it
down?
doesn't fit.
But then you could put it in the trunk enough that you could back it up.
With a slope like
Oh,
that.
so you're
roll
worried
it out.
about
Oh, wait,
you're
but
worried about the
couldn't you
slope
back
for
it up?
yourself, but
But wait,
not
you
for
could
They have a door.
But you can back it up though.
I guess you're right. I could back it up. No, I carried it up. I was hoping
Back
he'd drive.
back
I was
it
hoping
up.
they'd drive up
Back it
again,
up, back
and
it
I'd
up,
like
back it
walk
up,
and
baby.
pretend to struggle and make them feel bad.
I would have. Do you have a Ring camera?
I mean, I do, but it doesn't work.
Okay, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, right. But I would have loved to see.
Gee,
I would
Weavers.
have given you money to see Matt carrying the toilet up his driveway on his
Oh,
Ring
did you
cam.
get your workout in?
No, that doesn't count.
Was it heavy?
Yeah.
That's obviously the time isn't there, but toilets are heavy. And
Oh
you have a
yeah,
steep
it was
incline.
like you could say it was like a workout.
Were you
but yeah,
sweating?
it took- I breathed a little heavier.
I
than
would be
normal.
sweating. The toilets are heavy, especially the one you're describing.
Yeah.
Plus, you have a steep incline. There's no shame.
Yeah.
That's
Your
a
legs
lot.
are fire.
Yeah, it was, and I had to go back down to get the other package. Fortunately, it was later.
Did you get
Weird you
steps in
couldn't
it?
put that in your car.
That one I could have put in my car, but I just already drove up, and I was like, so frustrated.
You get frazzled.
I do get frazzled. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna not work smarter. I'm just gonna work harder
And mad.
and mad.
And like, I'm gonna make this
Importantness-
show for nobody who's watching. Like, you're like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show everyone how hard it was for me
Yeah,
to carry
look
this
how
up.
tough I am.
The FedEx driver is 8
Long
miles
gone.
away.
Yep.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. Tauscher coming up next.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
It's well known that the boss at the exteriors company is a perfectionist.
It's a gift.
He not only oversees every job, he inspects each aspect of the operation to get to the root of what your project will actually need to be long-lasting.
Call 960 Roof.
Oh, he's proud of all the reviews.
What can I say? Take a look.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This station has conducted a test of the emergency alert system.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
That's the sound of the hail sale hitting Metro Kia of Madison. Oh, hail yeah. Recent storms rolled through, but here's the best part. Insurance has already covered the damage. That means one thing for you. Big savings across a wide selection of vehicles. This is your chance to upgrade and save thousands. Got a trade? We'll take it, paid off or not. Our lenders are working hard to help get you approved. If you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. Don't miss the hail sale happening now at your community-driven Metro Kia of Madison.
You train hard, you work hard, but are you recovering well? At Sauna Day, Wisconsin's first thermal bathhouse in downtown Madison, we bring together the science of heat, cold, and rest, shown to support cardiovascular health, reduce inflammation, improve sleep, and boost mental clarity. Whether it's post-workout, easing sore muscles, or just a couple hours to reset, this is recovery that's proven to work across the centuries. Go solo or bring your crew. Sauna Day, proven to raise vitality and designed to feel good.
After a serious accident, you'll need a winning team to protect your rights. Trust Wisconsin's own Ruger Law Offices. proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joseph Henningsen with Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic. I specialize in joint pain and joint pain surgery, specifically hip and knee replacement, including second-time surgery for hip and knee replacement.
Learn more at orthoteam.com.
Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer
Matt Hamilton. Help me out. Who is that?
Wisconsin football analyst.
You know what? It feels like Molly's the only one that's being sincere about that. So, Molly, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
Mark Tauscher joins us now on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Mark, I got to start with this. Obviously you're brought to you in part by Chalmers Jewelers. If you broke up a fight outside of Chalmers Jewelers with Garrett Chalmers Jewelers, would you start Wilding and Tauscher with that? Would you have told your host in pre-show meeting, like, hey, I did this like 20 minutes before the show started?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Matt.
Part of the deal.
What was your What was your reasoning for not sharing that with us until 20 seconds before the show started?
I forgot. I came in ready to work, and I was like, Matt, put your stuff aside. We are focused on the business. And then
And the business was spaghetti.
And the business was spaghetti.
So give Mark the cliff notes of what happened and see if Mark would have handled it the same way.
So I walked out of Chalmers here downtown, and their stoop has like a railing. And there was two people near that railing, and one was like kind of like pinned up against it. And my first initial instinct was like they're hugging or like making out or something. And then it sounded like someone was not enjoying it, and I turned back around, and it looked like it looked like someone was attempting to like rob someone else, is what it kind of looked like to me. And I was just like, hey, what the heck are you doing? And then Garrett was like, I'll call the police right now. And they kind of broke it up, and then they went their separate ways. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I definitely bring that to the show. And then
I did.
I guess you did. I don't know if it took longer than but maybe it should have. But so how did it end up getting resolved? Did everybody just walk away?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone just kind of walked away. I mean, me and Garrett kind of like stood there until
menacingly
they walked away. Kind of.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Mark, he kept trying to say like it's fine. We just like wouldn't like walk away.
Yeah.
Like I was like not gonna walk away until they like split up.
Tosh, what would you do if the person like started walking towards you and throwing hands at you?
I mean, if somebody's gonna throw hands, you got to throw hands.
Oh,
yeah. See,
I would not throw hands at Mark Tauscher.
No, yeah.
I wouldn't either.
I would step to Mark.
Mark, have you ever broken up a fight, whether it's in the football locker room, field, whatever, like, or just out and about in public?
Absolutely. I was a bouncer back in the day. I bounced probably in 97, 98, maybe even part of 99. So there were scuffles. I don't know. There were a couple of times where it got maybe a little bit more heated, but for the most part, there was never any. It was never like a melee, but there were definitely times we had to throw people out of the bar for sure, and I enjoyed that. That wasn't something that bothered me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, how did you come across being a bouncer? Like, how did that opportunity come up to you to be a bouncer?
Well, my good buddy Eric Weissenen, who invented, as part of, I always give him a lot of credit. He deserves it for inventing the jump around. But he was the bartender. I was his bouncer on Monday nights at a establishment in downtown Madison, and then we ended up both bartending. We brought another buddy on because the bar just got more and more popular as we continued on, and so that was kind of how it started. And then, so we either bounced, bar backed, or bartended. We kind of would rotate and figure it out.
Tausch, if you had to give your power rankings of the NFC North teams right now, how would you rank them?
I thought you were going to power rank bouncing.
Yes.
Bartending.
Well, you know what? If I was that creative, I would have.
I would put it this way: bar backing, definitely the worst of the three of those. If I was power ranking, because bouncer, you kind of just sit on your butt in front, and unless something happens,
like
you check
medicine,
IDs.
Yeah.
bartending's no joke either. Now you get lathered up having to bartend, especially back then.
But wait, hold on. No, pause. No. I'm going to ask you something off of that. Actually, I'm going to be a good radio host and ask you a follow-up question to that. But like being a bouncer, you can't just chill, because if you let people in that are underage, like you're on the hook. No.
Yeah, I didn't fully understand all of that at that point in my life.
Okay.
Same thing as a bartender. It does turn out that you're held accountable on certain things. So yeah, I didn't know that at the time, but yeah, it was a smaller establishment. Now it has grown, and it's much bigger than it was when we first started there. But no, one of us would sit on our butts, and then the other one would kind of hover and watch, and we would have 2 or 3 when you weren't bar backing, you were also bouncing. So we always had eyes up, but yeah, the main bouncer sat on the keister and checked the IDs. So that wasn't that tough of a job at that point.
What'd you wear as a bouncer?
Shorts and a polo.
Okay.
Because it's
kind of your outfit right now. It's kind of how you dress now.
Same as a radio host. Yeah.
Okay.
They're very similar jobs. You're bouncing ideas off of your fans, and as a bouncer, you're bouncing people out of the bar. So yeah, it's a very similar job.
All right, now can I ask him if he can power rank the NFC North teams?
Yes.
Does anybody have any follow-up questions? Okay, perfect. Power rank the NFC North teams for me, Tausch.
The NFC North power ranking after the draft. I'm going to say Detroit, Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota.
Why Detroit number 1?
I just think last year, first off, Detroit is going to be playing a 4th-place schedule. I do think that's interesting. Detroit has kind of that core group of veterans. I feel like they're going to get things figured out more so than they did last year. They had a lot of changes that they had to work through. I think they'll have a better understanding of what it's going to look like post Ben Johnson. And I think them in Green Bay, just like I thought last year, obviously I was wrong on the Bears. They were able to win some close games and win the division. I think it's going to come down to Green Bay and Detroit. And right now, I think with the injuries and where Green Bay's at, I give Detroit just a little bit of a nod heading into this off season and everything else. But I think it's a coin flip, and those would be the 2 teams that I would put 1, 2, and then obviously Chicago 3. With Minnesota, just because I think they have a lot of uncertainty and some things that they're trying to figure out yet at 4.
I want to talk about the Badgers and not the NFL. Basically, since 1978, the first time the Badgers haven't had anyone drafted. And obviously, I think some of these guys who weren't drafted can have good careers as undrafted free agents. But it does speak to a slide in the program because we've been kind of sliding that way for a while. I think Luke Fickell addressed it a little bit today, that it was eye-opening. It just, to me, piles on where the program is at. And I know there's a lot of good players coming in, and next year's a new year. But this really feels like a low point for Badger football. Hopefully this is rock bottom and they're going up from here. But not having anyone drafted for the first time since 1978, I think really rocked a lot of former Badgers.
It definitely, I think, was a reminder of why we've seen kind of a little bit of a drop-off as far as the record goes. And, when Mel Kiper joined us a couple weeks ago, it was pretty clear, that I asked him about 5 or 6 guys, and he talked a little bit about Mason Reiger, and then he discussed Wisconsin's record and where we're at as a program. And, this isn't rocket science. You get really good players that are going to go play in the pros in your program. You're going to win a lot of games. And unfortunately, with kind of how things have shaken out the last couple of seasons, that has not been the case. So I think that some of these guys are going to earn opportunities and, hopefully make a roster or make a practice squad. I do. But there's a lot of, if you watched our offense last year, it was pretty eye-opening that there was a lack of playmaking and a lack of consistency throughout that group. And that's why I think we ended up finishing 135th out of 136 teams offensively in college football. And that's how you end up with not having a ton of draft picks or any, and not having or NFL prospects, and not how your offense can be as poor as it was and how many wins you've got. So I hope it's eye-opening. I do hope that we've kind of turned a corner and we've gotten, some more talent into this program, and then we coach that talent up, and hopefully all of that will kind of resonate into more victories and more success both on the field and then obviously with next year's draft and some of the things in the professional game.
So, Mark, to me, it seems like it could kind of be like a downward spiral when you're trying to recruit players. You don't have any draft picks in this year's draft. And then, like you said, the 135th, like, how do you get those players to come in when, you're not showing that they're going to be looked at by NFL teams?
Well, they're going to get looked at by NFL teams, but it's definitely something that the coaching staff and the recruiting team will have to overcome because the thing about young players, they want to come in, they want to get paid, they want to be part of a winning program, but their main goal is to go to the NFL. And everybody that is recruited feels like they can, and it's on the coaches to sell that vision. And it's a heck of a lot easier if you're Alabama or Georgia and saying, or Ohio State, we had 11 guys drafted, or we had this. It's a much easier sell to these recruits, but I would say that era of how you recruit is gone. Like the new era of recruiting is how much playing time am I going to get, how much money am I going to get, and what's going to be my role. And then it becomes those other things. Unfortunately, you're not looking at things in a long vision. Everybody's kind of got short-term vision because the college football rosters are really 1 year and then reset every year. So in the past, I would say it would be even more alarming. It's still alarming, and it's still a huge challenge to sell the program when you haven't had a ton of success. But I think you're in a better spot with kind of the nature of how college football is going, in that a little bit more of a mercurial and more of a what are you going to do and what opportunities. And the fact that Wisconsin has struggled, if you can turn this thing around, that can be both, obviously personally very rewarding, but it also can be from a program standpoint and in a group. And you're seeing that a little bit with this 2027 class. I think you're seeing a lot of Wisconsin kids almost looking at it saying, let's reboot this thing and let's be a part of something big and let's be a part of it together. And you're seeing a lot of success in that recruiting class, what you're going to look at in 2027.
Mark, did you see the story about some Brewers fans who brought spaghetti into AmFam Field?
I did. I heard. Wooly was just telling me a little bit about it. I saw the clips on Twitter.
In all stadiums.
And you guys made your own?
We made our own. We brought our own individual pasta, sauce, meatballs, garlic bread.
So what is the first thing you'd bring into a ballpark?
Well, I mean, you bring a sandwich in. That would be the easiest thing. That if you're going to do that,
boring.
Yeah, I know, but I guess I'm trying to think like, what's the craziest? I'm not going to bring a hot bowl of soup.
Well, okay,
sushi in.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, sushi could be a good option because it'd be pretty easy. But we did give what we all said. So I said like Beijing beef with noodles, and I would just eat that straight out of the plastic bag. Savage. Matt said
I would wear my white jersey and get a rack of ribs because I definitely get on the jumbotron.
Rack of ribs.
And then Jim said a steak.
Yep. I just eat it with my hands, like. Just simple. Just bring a steak in a bag and just eat it.
Yeah. You have to put it in a plastic bag. Is that the premise of what we're doing here?
I think so. I think for the security guards know what you're bringing in.
Let's be honest. If you're taking your family to the game, you're not packing Kung Pao chicken in a plastic bag. You're going to probably pack little sandwiches to make it easy.
True.
Now, if you want to make it as complicated and like mixing stuff up, I don't know. Like a bowl of clam chowder soup would be about as like you put that in a plastic bag and then you bring a spoon and you're just shoveling. That to me would probably be the most goofy thing you could do.
We said that's a no-no.
He said
like
goofy,
no.
like goofy.
I know,
yeah.
But that's a no-no. Nobody's sitting by you as you're eating, as you're slurping down on clam chowder.
You act like that's a bad thing. I don't want anybody.
Fair.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that would raise some eyebrows.
I want to have a little room. I don't know if you're gonna are you allowed to bring stuff in, or is this a smuggling type situation?
Apparently, Ryan, you're the expert on this.
There is a plastic bag policy, at least at AmFam, and I think it applies to all MLB stadiums that if you can bring in a personal sized food item, if it is in a clear plastic bag, and these Brewer fans wanted to test that, so they did it with full gallons of buck bags.
I love it.
That's right. You know what I need to do? So Jesse and I are going down to do our show from AmFam Field tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have Jesse make musty mac and cheese tonight, and he needs to bring it in the plastic bag.
Ooh. There you go.
What makes mac and
There
cheese
you go.
musty? Does anybody know?
You make it in the basement. No, what it makes musty.
I'm not sure I want to know, but he raves about it all the time that this is like his trademark dish.
Musty?
So I might give him some homework. I'm sure he'll not listen and
Matt,
not do it.
you're our
that
food
would
expert.
You should
Yeah,
try.
bring that in.
I like it.
What would you do if you were going to make something musty? Mac and cheese specifically, Matt.
I have no idea. I would never describe my signature dish as musty. Gross.
Yeah.
I like to sprinkle a little
gotta be
mold
honest,
on
I
my
thought the
dish.
same thing. I thought the same thing when he said it, but he stands by his musty cheese. That's what he stands by.
Musty mac and cheese.
Sure, it wasn't musky, like musky fish, mac and cheese.
No, it's.
Is musty?
Molly, I think you know it's musty. And, it's
fair.
The good news is we'll have nobody sitting next to us.
I like to make my mac and cheese and then I put it in a dark corner in my basement for a week,
I
and
feel like
that's how I
it's
get musty mac and cheese.
Like, what was it, like you put all the drinks together? Like, what was it Whopper?
Whop?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's how he makes his mac and cheese. He just puts it in the basement and just throws noodles into it for a couple of months.
Gross.
That is wild. Mark, I'm going to have a follow-up next week when we have you about this
Actually,
musty mac
Mark
and
will
cheese.
be sick next week. We can,
Yeah, I'm out.
food poisoning already.
I'm going to feel musty for a full week. Is my guess.
Mark, thank you.
You bet, guys.
All right, that's Mark Tauscher. Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
It's not like a real life show. You just vote. There's no like.
Vote. You just vote for it.
I'm just telling you what the Twitter trolls are going to do. They're going to take one look at it and be like,
Vote
I
in
don't
your
want to
vote,
pick. I don't want to pick.
I'm here in Milwaukee. I talk like a German. They vote.
What?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Hey, it's Riley Yauk. Stay in the know on area high school sports and follow ESPN Madison on social media for Prep Mania on Deck, each week's preview for the top games and events. Prep Mania on Deck is brought to you by Zimbrick Honda, a proud supporter of high school sports and local communities.
This is Coach Greg Gard. I've lived my whole life in Wisconsin, and I know what people here value: hard work, honesty, and looking out for one another. That's exactly how Bank CMG approaches banking. They combine hometown values with modern tools to help people make confident financial decisions. When you want a bank that understands where you're coming from, Bank CMG makes sense. Visit bankcmg.com or stop by your local branch. Let's get to work.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Is your computer so slow you can hardly use it? Does it have blue screens, malware, viruses, reboots, hardware crashes? Sound familiar? Computers will have problems, and when they do, you need the computer experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000, and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works. Computers that work for you.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Hi, this is Lee, inviting you to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. We got a great happy hour every day of the week from 4 o'clock to 7, and our patio during the summer is open too. If you're getting married, special occasion, a birthday, anniversary, or even a business meeting, we've got all the accommodations right here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You work hard and sometimes you're not sure what you want to do, where you want to spend your money. I want to encourage you to come into Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and say hello. It'd be a pleasure to meet you.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 SPN Madison.
Podcast, listen to the biggest names in basketball talk about your favorite team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Hosted by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson and his son, NCAA champion Chris Johnson. Follow along as they break down the latest action on the court and around the league. Joined by the all-time great players and journalists who know the game best, Here District brings you the Bucks analysis like you've never heard it before. Watch Here District on the Bucks official YouTube channel or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Matt, I'm going to put you on the spot here with a review of food that you have not eaten before. So Cam and Creek chimes in about the Musty Mac.
Yeah.
He says it's like a potato salad and the secret ingredient is mustard. So now I've looked it up on Google here, and it says a simple, creamy stovetop mac and cheese using mustard powder as a sharp kick involves 8-ounce pasta in minimal water, leaving a starchy base, then add 12 ounces of evaporated milk, 6 ounces of cheese, cheddar jack, are two options, enhanced with mustard powder, paprika, or garlic powder for the extra flavor.
I mean, I am a big fan of putting a spoonful of Dijon into my mac and cheese like sauce before I put it over the.
So you eat Musty Mac all the time?
Apparently, but I wouldn't call
Do you
it
eat Jesse's Musty Mac?
I mean, now that that's the explanation behind it, yeah, I would definitely have that. I hate describing it as Musty Mac.
I don't like that. That's not. Someone needs to change the name of that. That's just not.
That's right up there with Cannibal Sandwich.
So, well, here's your thing.
Do we think Jesse makes this, or do we think his wife makes it? I can't picture
like
Jesse cooking.
No, I could see Jesse making.
You think he cooks?
No.
Musty Mac sounds like his specialty.
I honestly can see Jesse walking up to his wife and being like, "Can we have Musty Mac and cheese for dinner?"
Yeah, seriously.
I don't see Jesse
sliding up to the bar like in his whitey tighties. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And like tubes.
I'll cook the hot dogs for it.
Bobby Hill come to life, Molly. That's just what you described. He's Bobby Hill as a human being.
Jesse was complaining today. Actually, now that we're on Jesse,
shock.
He was saying because he has to play in this golf league, whatever thing, filling in for whoever.
Oh yeah.
And he said he can't play golf in long sleeves. He doesn't do good.
I mean, I get that. I know people that have all sorts of weird reasons why they don't golf well.
But I was like, so you can just ride on your golf cart and then you can wear your jacket the whole time. And then when you go hit, take it off.
Yeah, I mean, that's
easy
kind
peasy.
of a pain in the butt, though.
It is.
Take your jacket on and off.
I agree.
It is, but
Jesse
don't be a
probably
baby.
shooting 100 on 18 holes. That's 100 times you got to take your jacket
I think
on
Jesse's actually decent at golf, isn't he? I'm pretty sure.
What do
he
you
doesn't look
consider
like he would be,
decent?
but I'm pretty sure he is.
I don't think he's. I think we have different ideas of what decent is.
Okay, yeah, we do because
I think I'm decent.
Matt, you're very good at golf. For a regular person, you're very good at golf.
Yeah, we're talking regular people. We're not
So
talking professional.
what would you call a decent 9-hole score? Bogey every hole is a 45.
Dude, don't ask me the math. I don't know.
I would say that Jesse does not consistently break 100.
Yeah,
to me,
he seems like the kind of guy who's shooting just over 50, and he's happy with just under 50 on a round.
And I feel like it's 80% of golfers can't break 100. So if you can break 100, or so, it's a high number of people that breaking 100 is a big deal.
I think breaking 90 was less than 10%.
Right, and I would say that Jesse is probably someone that can break 100, maybe doesn't do it regularly.
Right.
But I'm guessing you're in that 10%. You break 90.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yes. I mean, I golfed with you, and you were literally close to getting like par for the course.
Yeah, that happened to be my best round I've ever played. I happened to play with you.
He's like, just go. I'll just join the show because I got to finish this.
Yeah,
round.
I told you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm on a heater right now.
Molly probably ended up doing the show that day.
I think so. Yeah.
I showed up.
I'm trying to remember what day this was.
I came to the show.
There was one that I had to fill in, and I was like by myself. I think that might have been one that it was me and Strofe. Whatever golf course we were at, and then you showed
at
up.
the Oaks, and then I showed up because I was playing in the group.
Hey, that happened to me too. We were playing golf at University Ridge, and you showed up.
Matt could be having the worst
Jim,
day, but him having the worst day at golf is better than having a great day on a radio show.
It's good because me and Jim, when we play together, if we're playing together, we're playing with partners of the show.
Yeah.
We can't drop 2 players on a scramble team. So they're like, well, if we had to pick one, we're going to get rid of Jim because Matt's better at golf.
Yes, Matt is dramatically better at golf than I am. Also, I'd just like to point out that like multiple Google searches. This is called simple stovetop mustard mac, not musty mac and cheese.
It's just a terrible name for it.
Right.
Like if
It suits Jesse though.
But yeah, that seems like Jesse kind of thing. He's like, I'm going to say musty mac, and then people are going to ask me about it, and then I'll get to tell him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I'm going to totally let him down. Like, I like to put a spoonful of
You think
mustard in it.
he eats it with Pillsbury croissants?
All I know is if you poke him in the belly, he goes, woohoo. Ooh. Or,
Nope.
No?
Not what we were talking about before.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
No. That's real bad. Don't say
Real
that.
bad.
All right. We're going to continue the fun tomorrow. This has been Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
See ya.
And support. But I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me.